Hey everyone, welcome to the Fightful Watch Along for NXT Vengeance Day. We are glad you are here. For now, I am joined along with Bleacher Report's Chris Mueller. How you doing, buddy?
Good. Hoping this is a fun show.
Yeah, me too. Me too. We got a lot more people coming in and out tonight. I know Joel Pearl usually runs these, but he has things going on tonight, so he will try to join in later, he says. I'm going to get some links here to join in. But I know we were on the Fightful Select pre-show earlier. What match are you looking forward to the most tonight? And in chat, let us know what match you're looking forward to the most too.
I mean, Carmelo versus Apollo is probably going to be the match of the night, but I'm probably the most interested in the women's triple threat.
Yeah. I saw that they just changed the steel cage match. Like it's either pin or submission now. I saw. So they did change that. So that's something.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I'm curious about how that goes. But I think I definitely agree with the Carmelo and Apollo Crews match. That's definitely what I'm looking forward to the most. I am somewhat intrigued by the Dijak and Wes Lee match because I'm just really curious to see what route they go. Because there's different varieties or different ways they can go for this. And anyways, I just Carmelo Hayes. I think everybody just loves to watch Carmelo Hayes. So,
the kid's a natural.
Yeah. And if, like I said, if you're in chat, let us know who you think, what match you're looking forward to tonight the most. What match do you think is going to steal the show? All kinds of stuff. Caden joins us now. There will be more people joining in. I'm going to send out another link here on Twitter. But yeah, let us know what match you're looking forward to. Caden, I just asked Chris, and I know you were on the Fightful Select pre-show with me, but what match are you looking forward to the most tonight?
Now that they announced that the cage match doesn't have an escape stipulation, I know y'all were talking about that a second ago.
Yeah, I just brought that up.
Yeah, that kind of that helps. It slides that match up a little bit because I don't know the last time that WWE did a steel cage match without that stipulation in there. So I'm kind of interested to see because it is main eventing. I think that those two could have a really good cage match, like a legit cage match.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and ask you guys. Do you think we'll see any debuts tonight?
Dragon Lee's in the crowd.
Oh, is he there?
I don't know. I'm just saying I'm fairly confident on that one.
Okay. Drew Nichols in chat that he's in there. Greg says he's only here for Thea Hill. I don't blame you for that. She's awesome.
No, and she just had a moment on the pre-show that was really funny.
I'm only here for Thea Hill. Oh my god.
Yeah. She's awesome. I think she's fantastic.
You want to hear something crazy, Rob and Chris? Y'all know how I'm young. I get called young. Everyone's like, oh yeah, you're the young one of the group.
Well, she's younger than you, right?
He's 8 months younger than me.
Wow.
And probably, 8 inches shorter? She is the tiniest little thing.
Tiny. She is dream girl. My dream girl right now. She's my Wardlow for Maggie.
All right. That's good to know, I guess.
Hey, she's got muscles. She might be able to powerbomb you.
Oh, I'll take a power bomb. It's Dax. Right now, it's number 1 Dax. Number 2 is Thea Hale.
Okay. All righty.
Number 3 is Uncle Howdy. Ooh, Uncle Howdy. Uncle Howdy, man. Attractive man.
It's that plastic mask that does it for you, right?
Yeah. But
the spooky dookie lighting, everything.
Let us know in chat what match you're looking forward to the most tonight. I wanna hear that. There will be more people joining us pretty soon here. The show's pretty much starting right now.
Victor said he had to
Charlotte.
sit this one out, unfortunately.
Okay. All right. So Victor from the Wrestling Club is who he's referring to. If you haven't checked out the Wrestling Club, you definitely need to. It's one of the best things going that you might see on Twitter, in my opinion. It's one of the most wholesome things you'll see
At
on
least
Twitter.
once a day, that guy posts something that just like makes you smile. Either a write-up from one of his kids about a wrestler or a video of them watching. It's great.
Yeah, and like the kids going nuts for Cody, man, that was really cool to see.
And they didn't even hear him because they were so loud. They didn't hear him say, "The Wrestling Club, that's my crew."
Yeah, that was good. I saw that part too, but just how they reacted to the Royal Rumble win was just wow.
I'm so mad at myself. I was just at Wawa. I should have gotten Mountain Dew Pitch Black.
You shouldn't be mad at yourself for that one. I hear it's awful.
It's good. Jeremy liked it.
Well,
okay, so I was on the show with them. We all kind of came to the same consensus. The taste initially isn't that bad. The aftertaste is absolutely cough medicine.
I've heard that's the thing. I've heard like the actual like initial taste is good.
Yeah,
I've heard
it just great.
to like I've heard some people say they really liked it, and then I've heard the aftertaste is really bad.
Yeah, so Cody chilling for it in the press conference made me laugh because I was like, come on, man.
Yeah.
You didn't have to do that.
So you got Charlotte Flair doing her intro for the Vengeance Day like they said she would be. She's just promoing each matchup as they go. So I actually like how they're doing this. It's pretty good.
God, she looks like she is
I just
right
realized
out of
that
the Matrix.
I had the wrong mic plugged in. Does this sound better?
Yeah, it sounds fine.
You were a little on the loud side, but now it sounds much better.
Okay. Yeah, it was using my my camera mic instead of my actual mic because I have a live stream mic and it was picking that up. And then I plugged it in.
Tell me Charlotte doesn't look like she's trying to be in the Matrix.
Yeah, I see that
like
now.
Just black pleather everything.
Oh man, I'm a big fan of her husband. I miss him.
Yeah,
I prefer Rouge.
Oh, I'm just saying I like her husband a lot. That's not. Oh, it's good to see an NXT crowd, not in Orlando. Look at this.
You know, I like Rouge. I like Andrade. I don't mind Preston. I honestly don't think
really
Jose
like
serves any purpose in that group anymore. They don't need him to translate. Like, they have Preston to do interfering. They don't need him.
Yeah.
Like, compared to all the managers Huh?
Oh, I was letting you go.
I was just gonna say, like, compared to all the managers in AEW, he's the one I feel is like the least consequential.
I don't disagree with that, but I got
Alex is kind
of
of far down there too, though, because Alex doesn't really cheat for his team.
Alex
so
does
sort of
nothing.
Just there.
Alex, there's no point in Alex being there.
If the Lucha Bros went back to being heels, then it would be fine.
I love this setup. I really like this setup. It reminds me of what Ring of Honor has been doing.
Oh, with like a slightly smaller stage here for NXT, yeah.
Yeah, because Ring of Honor does a similar setup to this, where it's the one big board, but I think they have two extra boards that come out a little bit because you enter from the sides rather than down the middle.
All right. So
remember what I said? I said this was going to open the show. I was right.
Yeah. So the match that's opening the show is the Wes Lee versus Dijak is opening. So this is going to be a good one to start off.
It looks like we're going to get my little... If Dijak wins, we're going to get my parallel moment that I really wanted.
Your what moment?
So on the preview show, I mentioned that the last match before NXT had to go to the PC the last show, it began with Keith Lee versus Dijak for the North American title. It was NXT TakeOver Portland. So I wanted to like parallel it. The first show where they're going back on the road, like officially for the PLEs. I thought it would be a really cool parallel if they opened with the North American title, but this time Dijak won.
Yeah. Man, that feels like so long ago. Him versus Keith
I know.
Lee.
It was February 16th, 2020.
Like he's had a whole nother gimmick between then and now.
I know. He's had 3 gimmicks.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
he had 2 different versions
I don't know,
of T-Bar.
like, but is this supposed to be? Oh, that's true. Is this supposed to be different from Dijakovic? Like, it kind of seems like he's supposed to be a different person, even though they're kind of acknowledging his past. It's just, I don't know. There's something weird about it.
Hey, Sean.
The title of this says no footage. I say all the footage. I say get all the copyright claims.
Okay.
Why not?
Let's change it up. Let's do it.
Put absolutely all the footage in the title. Doc, how you doing? Caden, how you doing?
Good. Why is
Sean?
everybody like you and Alex were both in a dark room today for your streams?
Oh,
They
because
have similar backgrounds.
I have the day off. Technically,
Oh, no.
Technically, I'll be watching this show. I'll be watching Kentucky basketball and the Fedor fight, and I'm doing the media call later. But I don't turn the lights. I'm not turning the lights on for the watch along.
Ooh, that sign.
got my
new.
Sean, do
little-
we
I
play
got
on
my-
next
Still got my
Yeah.
little Bengals light up
Yeah, I
there
was gonna
from
say,
my
that's new.
Bengals stream.
I like it.
thing?
Yeah,
I
I
think
just
we
got it
play on
sitting
next
over
week,
top
too.
of the. What is it now?
I like that. That looks really cool.
So I was
We,
supposed to like over on this end where I'm pointing. I'm supposed to have a studio done over there right now, but the guy like I have like a fake wooden background that's going to be put in by a contractor, and it was supposed to be done by the awards show actually, and I don't know where the hell he is, but that was going to be like my Bengals background and all that stuff too. So right now I just crudely have this light up where the Fightful one is. But yeah, working on it.
You do anything special for the big game?
Hell no. It's not special or a big game to me. It's a nightmare. I hate it.
I mean, that's pretty much me every year. I'm in Chicago, so it's not like the Bears are very reliable either. I was 1.5 when they won in '85. Like, I don't actually remember it. So I just want one in my lifetime.
And I mean, I'm living in the greatest era of the Bengals ever right now. So I feel pretty good.
Yeah.
Let's see. I should probably. What time should I set up this post show for Alex? What probably 10:10? Does it go longer? 2.5 hours?
I'm willing to bet
I think it's going to go 2 hours. I think 2 hours 36 minutes is how long it's going to go.
Okay, that's fair. I'll go 2:40. I'll go 10:45 then.
Yeah,
It's him and Robert D. Felice, right?
I assume so. Thanks for telling me.
Yeah.
Kate's hanging out with Wardlow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just rubbing
Wardlow
it in Maggie, huh?
Yeah, just to do that to Maggie, and I got Caden. No offense, Caden. You're
Thanks,
close
Rob.
second. No problem.
Sean
I
had
just
me
want-
last weekend.
Yeah. You know.
It was a good trip though. That was a fun one. We got to go eat with Kyler. That was wonderful.
Yeah, that was. I
Yeah.
love that picture of you guys.
It was great, man, because we don't get to see him that much.
No.
And then when we all are in San Antonio, it made me happy. Every person I asked came to dinner with us, which made
That's
me
awesome. And nobody got mad yet that I know of.
happy. So Kyler did actually say, he goes, I'm actually very excited to be a part of the next controversy.
Yeah.
That's a good line.
Man.
That
Sean, I asked everybody earlier, what match are you looking forward to the most on this card?
Let me look at the card and I'll tell you.
Okay. You can go to Fightful.com. We have it on there.
Yeah, it's my go-to,
Yep.
if you all believe that or not. Oh, probably Wes Lee and Dijak.
Oh, okay. So
Although I do think that Fatal 4-Way tag match will be insane.
I'm really interested to see how they do a cage match without the escape the cage tip.
Yeah.
That almost makes me think that Breaker is going to spear him through the cage. And
I
then they'll
think
just get back
Breaker's
in it.
going to spear him through the cage.
Yeah.
Does he have to?
Oh, Joel Gacy.
Hello.
Hola.
I'm not on the card tonight, so I
I was going to say, I'm
Yeah.
glad you weren't booked so you could join us.
Oh,
He's
and-
outside on his trampoline with his weights because he's not booked, but we called him up. We called him up, and Joe
Wow.
Gacy came.
What a reference.
he's up at
Like,
the big trampoline in the sky.
you're either going to understand that reference or you're not. That was great.
Man.
Go Gacy, man. Hey, happy
Who's
birthday
winning?
to your wife, man.
Yeah, happy birthday to her.
Oh, thank you.
Happy
Good
birthday.
day for her.
What did you get her?
So she is a prolific knitter cross stitcher type. So I got her a standing cross stitching thing.
Prolific
go.
knitter is a great thing to call somebody. It sounds like an insult.
I mean, she'd probably take it that way. That's the best part.
So why aren't you wearing a sweater that she made
Yeah.
you like right
I-
now?
So that's something she doesn't do.
Ooh.
Is she just into like hats and scarves, or does she do little decorations?
She does more of the cross stitch than she does the knitting. She tried with knitting for a while, and then she realized that cross stitching was much more of her thing.
Gotcha.
Oh.
So she's done like various wedding gifts for people with like nicely cross stitched stuff with their names, and it's all embroidered and stuff like that. That's her thing.
She should knit you a microphone that sounds like it's not underwater.
Is it actually giving me problems right now?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
It sounds like you're swimming right now.
The snorks. Or
Might
what-
be my
what-
internet going.
Snorkels.
wonky.
That's it.
Listen, you didn't realize that radiator was a hot spot, so literally, it's a literal hot spot, and now you can't recover.
It's over now.
Oof.
I'll put the condom on instead.
My God, how will that help?
I mean, now I can scream at you.
I mean, it's like when a phone is breaking up and a person just yells, and I'm like, it won't give you better service by yelling at me.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? I was gonna put
Sounds-
headphones.
Sounds like the same thing with a pop filter over top of it. It sounds like the same thing. There was no way that was gonna work.
Pineapple under the sea.
Yes.
Oh God.
So you guys obviously all remember the "Can you hear me now" guy from Verizon, right?
Of course, yeah.
So here's a fun story from my days in the cell phone industry. I met that guy once, and I remember talking to him for a few minutes. I'm like, wait a minute. I heard a rumor that you grew a huge tumor on the side of your head from like doing all that cell phone stuff. And he's just like, that is the weirdest urban legend, and I have no idea how it got started. There's no tumor. And then like a week later, he started doing commercials for Sprint.
Oh yeah, he jumped ship.
Yep.
Yeah, he jumped.
Yep,
Because
I
his
met him.
contract had
Oh,
like a
Joel had enough.
2-year non-compete.
Mhm.
I really
Yeah, I
love
met him
this
too when I worked at
entrance.
Verizon. That's weird.
What's that?
I met him too when I worked at Verizon.
Oh,
I don't remember what the I think I was at a convention or something where I met him. I don't remember.
Wow.
Oh, that was a nice German by Lee. I like
really
that.
good. I really like they also have that archway of lights on the entrance. It's a really cool entranceway.
How we doing now?
Sound better. Yep.
That's good.
About the same.
Look who it is.
There we go.
Hey, sorry, I was procrastinating. Sorry, I'm just like, oh, maybe I should show up.
There you go. Thank
You
you.
also have your wrong mic selected on your StreamYard.
I was going to say, you kind of have a little bit of an echo.
Oh, do I?
Yeah, it's coming from your webcam.
Listen, I'm not saying it's because you all aren't American. I'm just saying. Here in America, we use the right microphones.
Yeah, well, here in Canada, our Procaster board actually works.
I don't know about that.
That's true, but mine was free.
Oh, right.
So
Oh,
What is
I
that,
was-
Joel? Is that like a stream deck or something?
No, I have a Stream Deck too. The Procaster boards are a multi-channel mixer board that have a little bit extra on it. They have extra processing and shit on it too. The process.
Maybe one of these gimmicks haven't busted it
Yeah,
out yet.
that's the one that I have too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the next thing I gotta get a new mic, and then the next thing I want to do is that.
I was going to use it for the award show, but it didn't.
Is it not worth
end
it?
up.
It costs way too much for what it is. If you're like a professional full-time streamer and you can get a deal with Rode, do it. But otherwise, don't shell out the $500 for it.
I gotta see what I can rent from the library, because the UF library, we have a lot of streaming equipment that they're just like, you can just go rent this out for a few months.
Yeah.
You should rent To Kill a Mockingbird and see if it will work as a USB microphone.
What the hell? Sean, what?
Great
I'm
book.
so confused right now.
It's a great book, though. I'll say that.
I've read it. It's good. It's good.
Movie's
It's
good
fine.
too.
Oh yeah,
never seen
Gregory
the
Peck.
movie.
You know,
Justine, did you figure out your problem with your mic? Well, now I can't hear it at all.
She's afraid to talk.
This is going great.
are you on mute? No, she's not on mute.
Okay, I have a bet on this going over 13 minutes. I think I just got to 13 minutes.
Like on an app or with a friend?
With a friend, a few friends.
Oh,
This match has been really good.
Oh!
nah. I don't know if this match has gone over 13. We're only at 18 minutes into the show.
I think it's probably. I think it's at like 11 right now.
I feel like they started their entrances like pretty much right at the beginning of the show, so you got to be close.
Well, they did the
Yeah, they
whole.
didn't go
They did the intro with Charlotte, didn't they?
Yeah, but I think
Yeah,
it was
but
like
that took
three and a half
2 minutes.
minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't
The
that long.
pyro tonight.
Oh,
I feel like that black and white Dijak entrance just. I feel like they're gonna put him with Cross
oh,
eventually.
that's it.
Yeah, cross Dijak.
You know what's funny is the way Dijak has that hold applied is so terrible, but he's just so much stronger than Lee that he
It's
can get
over.
away with
I
it.
bet it's over. I think it's over. Nope, it's not.
My audio is like 2 seconds behind my video.
Good old Peacock.
It's interesting.
We're using that free cock.
Oh, I have Peacock audio coming from my laptop, but I have the video coming from my phone.
Seems bad. I mean, listen, tonight I really only think one title's changing hands.
Which one?
The women's tag titles.
Yeah. Okay.
I've got those, and I have this title changing.
Lee just
Oh!
flip
The last
around.
two,
There you go.
Those
Kick
were
in the
two
face.
really good reversals.
Whoever wins the 2 out of 3 falls match is gonna. I think that's gonna dictate who wins the main event.
Yeah, I could see that.
That's the match I'm looking forward to the most. I think most people are.
Yeah, it's gonna be really good.
Oh,
Oh,
Knee.
that was a boot.
Oh,
Hopping off here to watch the basketball game. See ya.
All right. See you, Sean.
Take it
Have
easy,
fun.
dude.
can't wait for them to lose. UF
I know
plays
she-
Kentucky next
I
week.
noticed you
so
said that
it's gonna-
after he left. Smart
I was trying
man.
to say it before he left. I think we play them next Saturday in basketball. So if we win, I will be trash talking a lot. If not, Sean's going to be very mean to me.
so regular day is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. About how any day goes.
So we got Ace says he has Dijak winning, Melo, Waller, Fallon and Kiana, Roxanne, and New Day. I can see that.
I have everything except I have Braun retaining.
Jesse, how's it going down there?
You're
Nothing
muted.
yet?
Still nothing. Still muted, or your audio's gone. Hello.
Gotta switch to that blue mic.
Nothing yet.
Nothing. Can't hear you.
Nope.
Nothing. Hopefully it works here.
The old cell phone salesman in me wants to just be like, turn it off and turn it back on, see if that works.
Holy shit!
Well, she did leave for a second, but she came back. So
Oh, that looked
He doesn't need the back of his neck.
bad.
He's fine. It's just the back of his neck. He doesn't need it.
Who?
Donovan Dijakovic.
ooh,
Are you talking about the landing from the
Oh,
From that
power?
oh. Yeah, the landing from that Rana reversal.
Honestly, from my end,
Oh.
he looks fine.
Oh no, he's fine.
looks
It
fine, he's
looked
just
a little nasty when it happened.
Yeah, they're showing the replay right now for me.
it just landed on the
Yeah,
side.
he
it
didn't
looked like.
invert. He went straight down.
Yeah.
He didn't invert on the Rana.
No, he got planted on the front of his head.
Yeah, I
Oh, he
know.
It
He
was
went
on the
straight
replay.
down on his
He
head.
was a poop.
Yeah, because he didn't rotate.
All right.
He must have gotten his feet probably got caught on the ropes.
Here, I tell you what. We'll swap out
Oh!
one Aussie for another. Does your microphone work, Josh?
Hey,
Yeah,
Josh.
I think
yeah,
so.
there he is. We got one.
Yeah.
So,
Woohoo.
We'll bring.
What's up, everyone?
Hello,
What's
sir.
up, Josh?
Josh Robinson, I miss your face.
It's a good face to miss. I miss you too, Joel.
Remember when we used to talk about So Bad It's Good?
It was such a better time in our lives, wasn't it?
So good.
I hate paper.
Hopefully
Anyway, this
Jess-
is a pretty good show.
Hopefully Jesse will get hers fixed, and we'll have two.
2 Aussies is too many.
I don't know.
He's just nodding.
This is perfect. I think everyone should use a broom between the chairs.
I kind of liked that. Like I was confused. I was like, why is there a broom? But it makes sense.
Yeah, you got to sweep up after the opponent.
That's
This
how a
has
lot
been-
of
this has been really
parents
good.
will secure their kids into chairlifts at ski resorts. and
Testing 1, 2.
Hey,
Am I
Hey, so
Yay.
we hear you. Now we
Yeah.
just need picture.
Ah,
stuff. There you
go.
go.
there we
And we have
are.
a Tony D sighting.
Who did he just
Oh,
take
God.
out?
Now my
Tony D
video,
and,
my
Oh,
NXT
and,
is
the one the other one,
Ah.
not Caden Carter.
Dijak's wrist
Cole Carter.
messed up from that landing.
Dijak's taking some nasty bumps.
Honestly, his knees too. That looked rough.
Great for both men to catch him on his fall. Oh!
Wow. And I think Dijak's going to have Tuesday off.
So now what do you do with
Perfect.
Dijak?
That's one, baby.
Yeah, I got that one wrong.
So that match definitely went over 13 minutes. You're good.
Yeah.
Oh, for
you're
sure.
good. You may
Yeah, I missed. I had Dijak winning, so I missed that part of the bet, but I at least got 13.
Why did you have Dijak winning? Why would you have the guy who just won this title lose it so quickly?
I
I can't
I originally had
Nike's name.
I originally thought Dijak would lose, but I went with him winning because I
I
just
think we all
didn't know
did
what
on the
else to do.
pre-show.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all did. We all had Dijak winning.
But honestly, part of it is because, at least for me, part of it feels like WWE would absolutely book a guy like Wes Lee as a transitional champion.
I agree. I also haven't liked his title run that much.
Yeah.
I like Wes Lee a lot.
Oh, I love
I
Wes.
just don't see him being one of WWE's priorities.
I really like him in ring. I just don't necessarily. I don't like him as a singles champion.
what's
for
going
me.
on.
God, a guy the size of Dijak just being able to do a
Oh
springboard.
wait, he
is,
retained.
like,
Oh,
so I
shit!
didn't see the ending of the match.
Hold on
Y'all
one
just
second.
saw that, right? Y'all saw the
Oh, his
finger?
fingers popped right off. Oh, that's what I was talking about. That's what I was talking about.
Ooh.
So what? I don't know what's happening.
You'll see it in a minute when they focus on Dijak's hand coming out of that celebration.
That's why when I thought I saw it earlier, but even like before that, he's gonna have Tuesday off.
Nah, he'll just tape him up and go to work.
Yep, probably.
Where is everyone at the moment, like screen wise? Are we all in different spots?
Probably. I'm at a
Feels
commercial
like
with Cora Jade.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
I'm
Like
looking at a
every
commercial
commercial.
for WWE merchandise.
Right. Okay. So I'm
Okay.
looking at Cora Jade talking.
I'm looking at
some
Cora.
Smack.
I just got Cora on the screen. I'm gonna
Nice.
exit out and reload my feed. It feels like I'm at least 10 seconds behind you guys.
Okay, so I don't watch NXT. Like, I don't even know what the hell's happening. Like, I knew the steel cage match was happening 5 minutes before I jumped on this watch along, and I was like, oh, okay, sick. So like, it's kind of nice going into a show and you're like, I don't have any predictions because I don't know who the hell is in these matches. This kind of nice.
Same.
That was me watching night 2 of Wrestle Kingdom. I'm like, I've never heard of any of these people except
Like-
Okada. Let's do this.
Yeah, it's
And we all
got
got
people.
blessed.
Good time.
I'm just here to enjoy the show.
Yeah, I'm just here for vibes, you know?
That was me the first time I went to a GCW show and they opened with Blake Christian. And I was like, okay, I'm in.
Sure.
So you know how everybody knew a girl like in high school who was kind of goth or punk, and then she had a little sister that tried to emulate her look? Cora Jade feels like that little sister. Like, it doesn't feel like this is her personality to me. Even though I'm sure like this is probably how she dresses and how she talks and all that normal, like there's just something about it that doesn't work.
Yeah, not for me. I don't really like her stuff.
Like, I like Cora. I think she's actually very talented. I just don't think the bad girl persona fits her.
It feels fake.
Yeah.
Like, I
What happened to that?
Complain
What happened to
about,
that sleeping girl?
The backwoods cap?
She's still around.
Oh.
Oh, she's just there.
Yeah, Wendy Chu shows up here and there. Oh, they just showed her in the
That's
They
her
just showed
name.
her.
Yeah, the sleeping girl. That's what I know her as. But
I think it's kind of funny that her gimmick for a long time was wearing like the baggiest onesie type thing ever, and now she's wearing these like skin tight little things, and it's like, who in the back was just like, we need to make the sleeping girl more attractive somehow? Like, it just feels like such a weird character change, and I really hope it was her decision.
Was it development? Something.
That Cora's from Chicago, right?
Yeah, so they tell me. Her and Sky Blue, that's all I ever hear people talking about. Is,
Did you hear that they take shots at each other by wearing their hats certain ways?
Yeah, that was my.
which is so funny because, like, I'd be willing to bet money that they're friends.
They
and
are.
probably laughed about that.
They are. That's what's funny.
Like, I know they've tagged before.
Yeah. Well, they were on the same.
Oh my god! For a split second, I was convinced Grayson Waller was the Miz right there.
That's what they want you to know. He is the Miz 2.0, and he's awesome.
Braun Breaker looks like a football player that didn't make the NFL and chose to become a stockbroker instead.
So, like, himself.
Would you say that, or would you say he looks like the football player who didn't make the NFL and decided to open a car dealership?
Can we talk about this one?
Yeah, that too.
oh no, these two girls are still on this show. Oh, hate.
Does not like Katana and Kaden.
Oh yeah, no, they're awful. They're gonna lose tonight. It's great.
Oh my god, they look like the
Oh.
girls that offered me ecstasy at every club I've ever been to. Get out of here. I hate them. Oh my god.
Did you accept?
No.
I know Caden went to EDC. Katana might have, but I know Caden went.
Hi, Pluggo.
What's up, Pluggo, babe?
Oh my god, it's Pluggo.
Throwback. What's good, guys? Giving Dijak to Lee further helps Lee's development from attack specialist.
I mean, Caden, you know what Casey Katana, whatever, was doing before WWE, right?
American Ninja Warrior.
Yeah.
Who in the absolute tits are these two?
Yes, the porno content,
The porn accountant.
What?
the bar.
Oh,
Yeah, the porn accountant, the bar owner, and double vest in the beige.
All right.
Were you
so-
just speaking a different language?
friends
What
now?
the hell does that mean?
So the one on the right wrestles in double. The two guys. The one on the right wrestles in two vests. The one on the left is a virgin.
Wait, the boys or the girls?
The boys. The boy.
Okay.
The boy with like more. Oh, well now he's on the right. The one who's wearing the suit jacket.
Okay.
His whole gimmick is that he's a virgin.
Right. Okay.
Have they outright stated that, or are we just assuming that because he's
They
so bad
they
with
stated
women?
it, right?
I thought that was just a joke Alex made because
I swear
he's
they stated
so
it on
inept with
television.
women.
He's a virgin now. Okay, so
I'm pretty sure that was a story.
Oh God! So they're probably gonna make Kiana James be like,
okay.
"If you do this thing for me and win this match, then I'll
No, it's
do
much worse than
whatever."
that. They're doing a storyline right now where Kiana was on the phone with some guy named Zach, and Fallon walked in at the end of it.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah,
Yeah, and now they're playing it up as if this is like, you're gonna hurt my man, you're gonna hurt my best
and it's probably like her brother.
brother. It's a fucking brother.
what the?
All right.
This is
So
insane.
here we go. I want to show this to.
I'm confused. There's
One
too
second.
much to take in. Like, what?
We'll
What
add
is
some more
going
to this
on in
confusion. Here you go.
NXT?
Oh heck!
Oh,
Take that off.
Wowza.
Jesus.
What?
oh,
That was
What?
Dijak just a few minutes ago.
Quickly.
Why would you do that?
I wanted people to see how bad wrestling can be. That's why you don't try this at home,
Just look
kids.
at the ring right now. Wrestling as bad as it can be. Is on.
I just wanted an excuse to put that on there. Just leave me alone.
Shawn Michaels is gonna block
What is
all
happening?
of us.
He already blocked me. I don't give a fuck.
Are they rave
I'm not
girls?
blocked yet. I don't know
Oh,
how
Shawn
he
Michaels blocked you?
Oh yeah. Well,
He
his hand
blocked my friend
me.
Romeo.
Shawn Michaels ain't using Twitter.
Well, yeah, true.
He can't see straight.
Wow.
Oh my
I
god.
wanted to go back to every time I mentioned Shawn Michaels just to try and pinpoint when it was that he would have blocked me. I think I figured it out, but I didn't say anything too egregious. I just kind of left it as like his handler just wants to protect him from the world, the big scary world.
I know I got blocked by Matt Riddle's wife when the I was told it was Matt Riddle's wife, not him, when the Eiffel Tower joke started a few months ago.
Oh no. They're covering the Verge's eyes.
That bothered me because I like Matt Riddle, or I did. Ooh.
I don't know who these people are, but I'm hoping I'll have a good time.
So I'll tell you
Why
this,
she's-
Wait, did she just
spanked him.
slap him on the
She
butt?
spanked-
James,
Just
the one in
Gave
the
him a
green,
little spanking.
the one in the green, Kiana James, has actually become a really, really good wrestler in the.
She's
US.
really good.
You're lucky there. That's
I'm blocked by Ryback.
a compliment.
I don't interact with Ryback, so I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I'm blocked by
no.
Riddle. That's the only one I know.
Yeah,
of.
I am
I know
too.
I am too.
I am as well.
I also blocked
Am
him.
I?
So we all win.
I think that's the only one. I don't.
I'm not blocked
Oh,
by
and I'm
Teddy
blocked
Long.
by, for some reason, I'm blocked by Nick Aldis, and I don't know why. I've never talked about that man in my life.
It's because
lot
he's
of people
Australian.
are.
He thinks that you're making fun of him.
Probably because
Ah.
you've never talked about him.
So true. I can't wait to watch NWA with him and me and 3 other people. Like,
He's not there anymore.
Oh, well, there you go. That's how much I know about him. Too bad he blocked me, I
He's
guess.
the hottest free agent that nobody's paying attention to.
Zach Clayton to WWE. Get him away from AEW. I
Been
don't
there,
care.
seen that.
Hello, sir.
Is Zach Clayton the one on Jersey Shore?
No,
Yeah, who's in
No.
AEW?
Zach. No, that's a different Zach.
No, Zach Clayton was
No,
on Jersey
he's
Shore.
he's with he was with JWoww, right?
Nicole
Yes,
Carter.
yeah.
Nicole Carter. That's why.
Oh, that's not
Are you
good.
thinking of Cole Carter?
I was thinking Nicole Carter.
Yeah.
Zach
Cole
Clayton.
Carter's a different guy. He was 2 times, right?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he's
Sometimes
he's the good looking one. Yeah.
fucking shocked me.
Isn't this an NXT stream I just joined?
I don't know what the
I don't
hell
know
this
what's-
is, to be honest.
Yeah,
Someone
usually
just told me that one of these women is a porn star, so I'm so
She's
confused.
the porn accountant. The one in the green. She's the porn accountant.
Does she still have her assistant, the porn lawyer?
Yes.
That
think
makes
so.
her my favorite wrestler. She is my favorite wrestler that I've ever seen.
She literally
Ever.
on her lower third has every single 3-letter you can think of, except for like BBC.
Awesome. That's awesome. I hope they win.
Didn't they call a tag team BBC a few weeks ago?
Yeah, that's Idris Inoue and Malik Blade. They were calling themselves that, but now they're just Sweatsuit
Yeah.
or Inoue and Blade.
I mean,
We
Keith
bring
Lee
back
used to
the
call
Banger
his-
Bros. I need that name back.
Keith Lee called his finisher that for a little while.
The Big Bang
Well, because
Catastrophe.
it is. It's still the BBC. It's the Big Bang Catastrophe.
Well, I mean,
What?
in NXT they made him change it.
This is so
Yeah.
weird.
NXT is the place where you go
Let's
to
just revel in it, Josh.
Yeah,
They're so horny on NXT, honestly.
the best.
They are very horny on
Well, listen,
NXT.
if NXT,
Yeah.
if NXT, but that tracks because NXT is like the college of professional wrestling. And
Hey,
everyone in
you know
college
what? You're
is
not
horny.
wrong.
I
It's
did
ironic
No.
because they got rid of Mandy Rose, so
when 2.0 started, Tim and I did an entire thing on NXT being high school. And like that thing got shared around a little bit. But it was exactly that. NXT 2.0 was high school.
That's okay. If I look at it that way, it might make it the best show I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, it does become the best show you've ever seen at that point. Never take wrestling serious.
Like there is something weirdly charming about NXT where it's so removed from the rest of the WWE product that you almost can't help but be a little intrigued by it.
Yeah, this is kind of awesome. I could give 2 craps about like the wrestling of this show though.
Like we've got 2 girls who clearly like to go clubbing against like the fake cowboy bartender and the fake real estate mogul.
I'll be right
Yeah,
back.
two
I'll be
girls
right
were-
back.
That's awesome.
They want
Like
us
she
to-
literally came into this storyline by trying to buy Fallon Henley's family bar. I missed a couple weeks, and so I'm confused as to how they became a tag team.
They want us to beat Katana and Katie right now.
Wait, weren't they rivals?
Yeah, I have no idea how they
This is
became
so
a tag team.
bizarre.
You want the best part about this entire story about getting this title shot? They won one match as a tag team.
One match.
And then Briggs and Jensen, the 2 guys on the outside, petitioned to Shawn Michaels to give them the tag title shot for tonight. And initially, Fallon Henley, who's in the blue, was like, I don't think I can do this. Like, this is a bad idea. How dare you? I can't trust you. And then later on in the show, she came back. She's like, nah, fuck it. I want the title shot. Let's go. And I was like, why didn't you want the title shot in the first place? The whole point here is
It's so funny because Doc said it in the most dry voice and he was just explaining everything and I'm like, oh, what?
yeah,
Like it sounds so surreal, but it's
A lot to
absolutely
take
real.
in.
I only
That's
know a little
awesome.
bit of
It
what's
sounds
going
like
on.
It sounds like a side story on Red Dead Redemption. What is happening? These cowboys are trying to save their farm or some BS. So win the tag titles with your enemy.
oh no,
You
the
could say-
title.
They literally filmed weeks of segments inside somebody's bar.
Yeah,
That's
do that.
awesome.
Yeah, it's Brooks and Jensen. What is it?
So
What
they
is it, Alex
basically
called them?
filmed a movie.
What happened to the first girl that was hanging around with Briggs and Jensen?
Oh, Briggs and Jensen, not Brooks and Jensen.
I thought it was Fallon.
I thought it was all spawn.
No, there was somebody before her that was like tall and blonde, I think, and trying to be like.
Was it so?
Oh, that's kind of sick.
Was it who, Joel?
Was it Zoe Stark?
No.
What you see is what you get.
Oh, like the theme.
I cannot remember for the life of me who was
Zoe
hanging out with
Stark
them for a
shared
little bit, but
Delaware's
it ended really quickly.
Really, I'm wondering who it is.
I thought it was just Fallon.
Why is everyone talking about me in the chat? Is it because I don't know what's going on?
Yes.
Okay, great.
It was
Gosh, there's a lot.
Oh yeah,
more
we
that you know you
can
do
show
love.
you chase you.
No, so Doc, you're right. It was Sophia Cromwell, who's now Maxine Dupree.
That's right.
They did
Oh,
one
it was
thing where she kept
Maxine
looking because she
Dupree.
was also with what's his face with Suitman Stone over there.
Yeah, and Von Wagner, right?
Yeah, Van Wagner.
Is he still a thing?
Yeah, unfortunately,
I remember him.
they put him on TV this past week against
That's-
Justice.
Yeah, well, we lost a point after I wanted to watch NXT. I don't know if I do anymore, but
Stop it! Stop it! have nothing
I've
to
come around to what's his face. What's the guy in the main event's name? The
Grayson
Australian one.
Waller?
Yeah, I've come around to
Waller?
him. He pissed me off a little at the beginning because I know lots of men around here like him, and I'm like, but
No,
he's pretty great.
Perfect. He's perfect to lead that brand in terms of like media stuff. He can talk. People like him,
Sure.
and he's
Yeah, you
getting
did a thing
better.
with
at
Cody
that.
on the bump this week, right?
What was that?
I think him and
Holy
Cody won the
moly.
bump together.
That makes sense. Cody was
Jesus.
pointing at everything.
Yeah, Cody was pointing at everything he could find.
What are we doing? No, they killed Fallon Henley.
So that's the bar owner or the bartender.
Correct.
Okay, got ya.
She's the bar owner.
Yeah, she
Bar
owns
owner. Okay.
family's bar.
Her family.
Right, okay. So she owns the bar and her best friend is the porn star. And their friends are those two boys, and one of them doesn't.
The porn
Jesus.
star are frenemies because the porn star.
Oh,
tried
right.
buying
Yes,
her
my
bump.
bad. Yes. Okay, so, right. All right, that's kind of sick.
I think she wanted to turn it into condos, right? Like she wanted to bulldoze the bar and turn it into a condo complex.
They just pushed
Sure.
Katana.
Hey,
and just didn't
yeah!
see it happen.
That was great. Do a 619. Oh, never mind. That's a weird pin, and I love it. There's your winner. Told you, the only title
That
switch
pin makes no sense.
Makes perfect sense because now they're going to have a rematch.
Yeah. That's awesome. Those stupid little ecstasy girls lost.
What did I tell you? You can't keep telling me, oh, we're the longest reigning women's tag team champions of all time when you've had 4 defenses since you won the titles. Anyway.
The crowd does not care.
No, because once again, it proves that the women's tag division in NXT is based around the same thing, which is put 2 women together at random, they win the title their first go around, then they're going to lose the titles, then they're going to split up and feud over the main women's title. Doesn't change.
Yeah, why would they change it?
That's true. Yep, well, here we go. This is the only title changing hands tonight as far as
Woo! That was awesome. That storyline rules.
And you know that Henley's going to get mad when she looks back at the tape and sees that James cheated for her. Because Henley's a good girl.
A good girl with some bad boys. I don't know.
bad intentions, baby.
Doesn't like every match have at least one person that's got a crazy backstory?
That's no, I love that. Please, that gets me more hooked on
No, I
wrestling
mean,
than
it's-
any
listen.
Hurricane Rana will ever.
When NXT 2.0 started, I was very much against it. I bought this title because I was nostalgic for the old NXT. That's why this title is sitting here behind me. But I started kind of coming around to some of it and watching Alex and Kate. I started to appreciate a little bit more. So,
Which is crazy to say because all they do is trash the product.
I know.
Like they do it in a
crazy.
great way. I love the show, but
By the way, stick around after the show because on youtube.com/Fightful tonight, it'll be Alex Pulaski and Robert DeFelice breaking down tonight's NXT Vengeance Day.
Oh.
Only one of them will be trashing the show. The other one will be Robert D. Felice.
Joel, it's JD McDonough.
Fuck him. Oh, I'm
you-
sorry. Was that too forward?
No,
I
I
thought
just
you-
was.
I
I
was-
was just drinking my
I
water.
thought
and
you
I
were
just
going to
wasn't
give your little like
expecting
PSA that you tweet out about JD McDonough.
I wasn't
Did he
expecting
don't
that.
Google me? I don't remember what I say about him anymore. Oh no, that's only when people defend him. I ain't putting that out there unless someone defends him.
What is he doing on the show tonight?
Nothing, thank God.
Nothing, thank
Oh.
God.
Okay.
Nikita Lyons, roar, she's
Injured and out
mhm.
for the next 3 months.
she's an interesting human being, isn't she?
Oh, please no. Is she gonna keep that same energy?
Wait, what? You just say sing?
Oh yeah, she sang for
She
a while.
sings, actually.
What?
Not for a while. She still does.
What is
Wait,
going
this is
on
what
this
I-
show?
I really don't. I really dislike her.
Let me tell you my favorite story about Nikita Lyons and her debut segments. They
Oh,
were
the
doing all of
rapping?
these
Yeah.
things where she was like, I'm a singer, I know karate, I do this, I do that. And then she's like, oh, I come from a family of vagabonds and traveling musicians. My dad was a famous musician. And I'm like, I'm going to find out who the fuck this is. Her dad is a random ass bass player from Florida who played in a band that released one album. And I have never seen shit about him. I went deep into this one, man. And useless. Not, she sucks.
This was
That's
a comment I saw
awesome.
from
What
Martin.
happened?
bef-
What
right
happened
before
to
I
Jessie?
got
I
up.
just noticed she was gone because I had to switch back.
Yeah,
from a
she's
different
she said her
page.
computer's acting up. She'll hopefully be back soon.
Oh.
But before I left a few minutes ago, I saw this comment from Martin, and this is right on. Like, wait till Josh sees Chase University.
Oh, that's coming soon. I'm
Oh,
sure.
you've seen Chase U, Josh, haven't you?
I've seen that's Adelaide boy. What's his name?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
that's
Duke Hudson.
I know him.
Yeah.
Is he's in Chase U now from my understanding, is
Yeah.
he not?
Okay,
Yes.
yeah, he is. It's
Okay,
just-
I'm gonna be real into that shit. Hell yeah.
It's so
Dude,
good.
And they have a
I'll
girl.
be back in a minute.
They have a girl. Her name's Thea Hale. She's like 19 years old. Okay. The way I explain Thea Hale to people is if cocaine was a wrestler. Her name would
Oh,
be Thea
great.
Hale.
Yeah.
Right up my alley.
It's got Duke Hudson. That's all I care about. So,
yeah, Drew Gulak, man. I'm a big fan of that guy.
who's behind
I
him?
would give Hank Walker a fucking pair of tights or something.
He looks like the guy who does my plumbing.
Yeah, he's
That's probably him.
Yeah, I'm not that far from the PC.
see?
Who's this?
I mean, I will be at Raw on Monday, so maybe I'll see.
Oh,
They were
God.
okay.
Explain Hank Walker to Josh.
If Seth Rogen became a security guard and then became a wrestler, and never got a pair of tights in his life, but now wants to be a serious wrestler, so got hooked up with a serious wrestler. But he doesn't do the Seth Rogen laugh, so clearly we're all just for not.
So which one of them is the porn star?
All of them?
Okay, that's even better. Who in the absolute hell is that?
Yeah,
Lyra
who's this woman?
Valkyria?
She's new.
She's awesome. She was Valkyrie in NXT UK. She's like 25. She's great.
Oh yes, this is
I remember when her debut packages came out, everybody was like, "Oh, great, another Max the Impaler impersonator," but she's not that at all.
Not even-
Let's go. So it looks like Apollo Crews versus Carmelo's next. The way they made
Oh,
it.
All right, so here's
two
how.
and three falls.
Let me tell you how this goes. If Apollo Crews wins tonight, then we have a new NXT champion. If Carmelo Hayes wins tonight, then Braun Breaker is going to keep his title, and we're doing that showdown in LA at 9:45 in the fucking morning. Let's go.
Man,
Is that right? Because it's like
They're in LA.
yeah,
It's a
right.
new
Got ya.
show.
9:45 a.m. Yep.
That's the NXT show I will not be watching at 3 a.m. I can tell you my time. I'm not watching that.
I'll be at Effie's Big Gay Brunch, so
That sounds awesome. That's just my brunch every day. Get it? Because I'm anyway.
Kota Ibushi the night before. I'll be very happy.
Does the winner of this match like officially get a title shot?
No, but it's pretty clear to see that
Okay.
the winner of this gets next. And like I know Apollo.
I just wasn't sure if it was like an actual stipulation or not.
No, but this is the only non-title match on the card,
Right.
and it's they're like look at all the videos they're showing. Every other shot has the NXT title in it.
Obviously, I know who these two are, so I don't need to ask any questions about these ones.
Mello don't miss.
I mean, he might tonight.
He
I don't think
Hope
I
not.
think he's going to win. To quite honestly, I think it's going to be Breaker and Mello finally. At
I absolutely agree with you.
Deliver.
I have Mello sweeping.
Oh, that's interesting. I don't hate that idea, but you can't make Apollo look like a total bitch, right?
We were trying to
Yeah,
figure
you-
this out on
Well,
the
you can.
pre-show.
It's very
100%
easy to.
can. You can. If you
We
gotta
were
make
trying to
someone
figure
look
this
a
out
bitch,
on the
man.
pre-show.
Can and shoot are two different things, Joel.
It's a very good point. Thank you for that.
Joel, do you remember the last time in a singles 2 out of 3 falls match, not counting that weird era during where like every match
Oh,
was 2 out of 3 falls,
I gotta pull the list back up.
like who was the last person to actually sweep 2 falls in a row?
Ziggler and
without the other
Cesaro had a 2 out of 3 falls, and I think Ziggler went 2 falls to nothing, didn't he?
Let
In
me
like
pull up the- I have the cage
2014
match.
or 15. I remember seeing something with Dolph Ziggler and someone. Maybe even Sheamus that I'm thinking of. It was
gotta-
a European, I'm pretty certain.
I gotta find the. I have it because okay. Let me see if I can find it.
MVP beat Benoit on 2 straight falls to win the U.S. title. That was probably
And we're not counting that 2019 era, right?
no.
where they
we're
had
not
all those 2 out
counting
of 3
that. No, we're
falls.
not counting that.
Yes, that was one of Vince's worst ideas.
Oh, stupid.
And he's had a lot of worst ideas.
The Briscoes did it a bunch in Ring of Honor.
Okay, I'm looking
The
for a
MVP
singles
one was
match
the
because I
one
found
I
2
remember,
tag
too.
matches. Okay, I found the singles match, and you're not. I know you're not gonna be able to guess what it is.
What?
Say it
It
again.
was in 2017. I'll give you that.
I don't know.
Who was wrestling in 2017? I don't even remember what I did yesterday.
Was it a
Neither of these
205
guys are
Live
in the
match?
company anymore either.
Well, that narrows it down.
Was it on 205 Live?
It was on 205 Live.
Oh.
Buddy Murphy.
What, Buddy and Drake?
Was it
No,
was it TJ Perkins?
that's half of it.
Brian Kendrick?
Austin Aries.
No. Austin Aries was gone by this point.
Well, good.
Out for that.
He's been gone for a while.
Grand Metalik?
No, another guy from Impact.
Doesn't help me.
No idea.
Joel Gacy should know this. Watch Impact every week.
I do watch Impact every week.
Oh, Eric Young?
No.
Well, Eric Young wasn't on. Sorry.
He was on
Eric
205
Young
Live.
wasn't- Yeah, never mind.
I'm just trying to remember back then who was around. I don't think it was Cedric, was it?
With this?
Not Cedric. No.
Oh, Rich Swann.
It was Rich
this-
Swann. Rich Swann defeated
Yeah.
TJP with 2 straight falls in 11:55. Quick match.
God, I actually kind of forget that Rich was in WWE for a cup of coffee.
Yeah, his exit was a little.
Spicy.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
It was a
see
lot of
the last non. So the
Oh, I
last
like
one
it.
that was not, it was Dolph Ziggler and Cesaro was the last one that was not. If you're not counting that 2019 era where they did a bunch, and if you're not counting, you take out 205 Live.
Yeah,
love
Ziggler and
that.
Cesaro. I thought it was them.
I love it.
Hell in a Cell 2014. But there were a bunch during that 2019 era, like because the last actual one in WWE was Chad Gable defeating Shane McMahon in the King of the Ring semifinal.
God, what a
Shorty
weird
G?
time.
That was Shorty G.
Carmelo's like Titantron video is hypnotizing me.
That
makes sense.
Toad.
Carmelo is very hypnotizing. So,
No, just the Titantron.
oh, the man too. I mean, let's not put that away from anything.
True.
The glasses are crooked. Sucker. Got him.
They are.
I'm very curious to see if they actually bring Trick with him when they call Mello up to the main roster, because I think Trick is such a great part of Mello's whole thing.
I think at this point they kind of have to. But on top of that, like Mello and Trick, like Trick is coming together as a wrestler too.
Yeah.
So I think there's room for both of them. It's just, again, it's about filling the bodies on the roster, and if you really need to right now, because that roster is getting more stacked, like the WWE main roster. This Apollo Crews entrance is interesting.
Apollo.
So I can't really hear the crowd that well in my audio. How have they been tonight?
Fine.
They bought tickets.
I mean, I have the
they're not
volume kind of
quiet.
low, but they look like they're having a good time.
They're not like terribly quiet.
I'm not gonna lie, there's more people than I thought there would be.
No, they sold 5,000 tickets. They basically
Wow.
sold out everything they planned on, or at
That's
least very
good.
close to it. Yeah,
That's good.
they never planned to fill the entire arena. It was always,
No.
if we can get the bottom bowl sold out, then we're golden. Looks like they did a pretty good job.
I missed the old, like the Apollo theme that he had when he was the Nigerian prince. That was a really
I
good
missed
theme.
that gimmick. That was great. Remember the Nigerian drum match?
Yeah.
I was there. I can't
Hell
forget.
yeah.
Oh my
Good time.
god. Drew Gulak just tweeted, please submit your ring attire ideas for Hank Walker.
Gonna
I
be
wanna-
people
I
making
want something with plumbing on.
CAWs and WWE 2K now.
I have my answer.
Oh no, what are you sending him?
All right, you can check my Twitter feed. It's up.
Okay, Joel. Oh no, let's see.
I'm worried.
Only one answer.
I like that.
That's the only gear he needs to wear.
That's perfect. Someone said the Minotaur.
The Mantar one is good.
So, Kirby. Vito. Chris Jericho in a maid outfit.
You know, it's funny. I actually pointed out the other day that during the last press conference with Triple H, his laugh sounds like Seth Rogen's a little bit.
Sorry.
Like, it was during the thing where somebody asked him a question and he's like, oh, well, it's this, you know, that's what you guys are always telling me. And everybody laughs and he just kind of chuckles a little bit. And it was like pure Seth Rogen.
Oh, I'm sure millions of people have told him who he looks like, and he's like, I'm going to run into this gimmick so hard. I'm going to remake Pineapple Express on NXT.
I would legitimately be down to watch that.
I
But
was
who would
actually
be the James
say-
Franco?
Drew Gulak.
Do not say Riddle.
Drew Gulak.
I'm thinking it's got to be X-Pac.
That would be good. Yeah, X-Pac would be good.
Yep.
Like, you know he'd pull that role off perfectly.
Honestly, I don't know how they haven't had a Pineapple Express like tag team in NXT yet.
So Kyler, who runs the Fightful Twitter account, he tweets out Apollo is wearing contacts, to which I quote tweet it and I say he's in his Roman Reigns 2015 era. And what does Kyler do? Motherfucker retweeted it. This is how he gets back at me when I troll his account. Oh my God, Drew Gulak liked the stupid Hank Walker tweets.
Did he really?
Gulak has a great sense of humor, so that doesn't surprise me.
I'm positive everyone's seen it.
He did like it. It's amazing.
Funny.
I'm very happy that I'm unbanned on Twitter again.
Give it time.
I'm gonna have to get a counter for you now. 0 days since banned on Twitter.
Yeah, I spent a lot of the last 30 days. I've been banned a lot.
Why?
because he keeps threatening people.
I threatened somebody. But I thought it was a friend. I threatened a friend as a joke, and Twitter thought I was serious.
So I know the single dumbest story of how somebody got suspended on Twitter, and it was Mel.
Mel got suspended on Twitter?
For 12 hours.
When was this?
Cher Delaware got suspended on Twitter for something really stupid.
She literally replied to one of her friends that posted a picture of her and her husband. Mel replied, "I want to smoosh your face," and like Twitter must have read it as like smush, like I want to crush your face, even though she had a bunch of like heart eyes emojis and it was very clearly a complimentary reply. She got a flag and a notice being like, if you delete this tweet, then your account will be unlocked in 12 hours.
That's what I got that for. I got 7 days for this one. This was second offense. My first offense was the day that the PWI Top 500 came out. I was at Disney that day, and I had told Sean, I said, I'm happy that Denise kicked you in the balls at GCW.
So I've been suspended on Twitter, but I had to create a whole nother account because I listened to the iCarly theme song on my tweet. And then I got taken down. I was like, what the hell?
You know that you can actually appeal. Well, you used to be able to appeal it successfully.
You can't appeal anymore. It fired everybody.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Jesus.
That was like a year and a bit ago, and I had to make a new account. And I was like, oh, all right, let's see.
If I ever lost
Delaware
this
got
account,
12
I don't know
hours
if I'd come back.
I'm kind of in the same boat. I don't want to start again.
Yeah. I know
It's not that I don't want to start again. It's that having an excuse to leave might be too tempting.
I'm just not pretty enough to start again.
Joel, when I got suspended on my birthday, when they locked my account, and I texted you, and you're like, "What the hell happened to your account?"
Great day that was, by the way.
They suspended me 3 minutes into my birthday.
Oh,
Jesus Christ! Dijak just tweeted a photo of him giving the finger with his bent ass finger.
Oh,
stop it!
Don't put it up on the screen, Rob.
Don't put it up on the screen.
I gotta find this. Oh yeah, I forgot that he's still.
Isn't it weird that all of us
Twitter
are
won't
just
let him
like
change it.
John Moxley and Ruby Soho bleeding buckets? Totally fine. One slightly bent finger. Ew, ew, ew! Get it away! Get it away!
Hey man, blood is a perfectly normal thing. Fingers don't bend that way.
This is true. But
Yeah,
isn't it funny how like the severity
no one's
of the
gonna say that
injuries is
NXT
so much
is unsafe.
different?
NXT, I think they need a performance center, guys. Too many injuries happening in NXT. They really need a performance center.
They have one. It's called Reality of Wrestling in Texas.
Yeah, they have another one now. They have two.
Tell you, man, I know why they brought Book back, and you just found out one of the reasons.
I almost got mad on Lance Storm's behalf that they like talked him into shutting down his successful school to move to Florida and then firing him like 6 months later.
Yeah, I think he handled it very well publicly.
Oh, he absolutely handled it well. Lance Storm's a professional.
Yeah, but I mean, now he's doing fine. He's got Impact. He's happy.
Yeah, well, is he?
He's happy, Doc. I'm going to see
Impact
him
good.
in 2
Impact's
months.
really good.
I will tell you how happy he is. Cyclops better than Logan with the bits on twitch.tv/Fightful Gaming. I can't tell if this pay-per-view has been really good so far or I'm too drunk and high to tell, but I'm having a good time, I guess. That's the spirit, buddy.
Hey, that's the spirit today. I'm drinking the purple drink that actually matters, not that Mountain Dew pitch black crap.
Oh, you're drinking White Claw Pitch Black?
Right.
What is Mountain Dew pitch black? Because we don't have that.
Are you
here. What
drinking
is
the
it?
purple stuff from the Sunny D commercial?
In seltzer form.
Are you drinking Ivan Ooze's Purple Ooze?
Pitch Black.
Thank you for popping for that, Joel. You're like the only person here besides Rob old enough to get that, I think.
I did. Got some purple stuff.
I think most people now know it from the Family Guy reference to the commercial.
Yeah.
They don't even know the real commercial anymore.
Josh, you should be happy you don't have Mountain Dew Pitch Black in Australia.
You know what we did have here with Mountain Dew? Mountain Dew Doritos. They were a real thing that Australia had.
You know, they had them here for a very short, limited time, and I wanted to find them, and I couldn't.
They were just like lemon and lime, so it wasn't like anything extreme.
Yeah.
They were fine. I remember seeing them though, and I was like, bitch, what? And then I ate them, and I was like, they're fine, I guess.
Mick in the chat is asking what matches have happened. They did the North American Championship match and the women's tag match so far. And now we're doing Apollo and Carmelo Hayes.
Who won the North American Championship match?
The fans.
Wes Lee.
Joe, shut
Wes
up.
Lee was
The fan. No. He's right. The fans won.
Wes Lee won. The fans won.
Joe,
The fans lost the Pitch Black match.
Hey, I'm trying to read some bits here. Since I was born in '86, I got the joke. Thank you.
Yeah, that's old enough to get the joke.
Absolutely.
A couple months ago, I brought up the Bagel Bites theme song from the 90s to somebody who was like way too young to know what it was. And they're just like, that there was a theme song? I'm like, yeah, it encouraged kids to eat pizza for breakfast. How do you not remember this?
I hope so. Cinnamon Toast Crunch match. That'd be great.
That match is going to involve Bray just blowing cinnamon dust into his opponent's eye.
I mean, that wouldn't be great. That would be like pretty gnarly to get that in your eyes, wouldn't it? In all honesty, like I probably wouldn't want that in my eyes.
I don't know if did Ella J tell the story on the run sheet about how long it took for me and her to leave the Pitch Black match to go to the bathroom.
So if you go to Acast or your favorite podcast platforms and search The Run Sheet, Ella and I do a twice weekly show, and you can find out the answer there. Just go find The Run Sheet wherever you find your podcast.
Yeah. You're welcome, Joel.
That was good, Joel.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
I set him up.
Effortless. That was effortless.
How long is your show?
How long is our show?
Yeah.
We do usually about 30 minutes on Wednesdays, and we try to do an hour on Saturdays. Last night we did about an hour.
Cool.
Yeah, Saturdays we talk about wrestling TV. Wednesdays we talk about wrestling news.
Yeah. I didn't know if she said that story there, so I was like, oh, I'll let Joel get the plug in here. I didn't want to spoil it. But we had a great time at the World.
Exactly, Clinton. Thank you.
Yes. Oh, man. When I was in like 5th grade,
Sorry.
The school principal taught a bunch of us how to do like English muffin pizzas.
Ace, are you from Canada? Because you're calling it Kraft Dinner, and we just call it Kraft Mac and Cheese in America.
There's more, right? It's not just mac and cheese. There's like, they sell other stuff, right?
Well, yeah, but I think up in Canada, isn't the package of mac and cheese just labeled Kraft Dinner?
Yes.
It's just
I know
like
Renee
crafty
Paquette
a
used
bit.
to tweet about this a lot.
Oh, he's not.
I clicked this for two reasons. Because Van Damme on Bloodsport, just one of the best movies, and I couldn't see what the sunglasses said, or the glasses said. So,
One of my favorite things is that most people don't realize like
He said
how
both.
that guy faked the entire story of Bloodsport. It's not true at all. Frank Dukes is a massive fraud and liar. But like he sold a whole book and a treatment and made money off of this fake thing.
He's giving me Kota Ibushi versus Speedball Mike Bailey, so.
well, he's not. But
Yeah, but like the creation of Bloodsport is what created, like that's what the show is based off of.
well, sure.
That's how I'm getting it.
I just
Cyclops,
laugh whenever I see that movie because it's like based on a true story. It's like, no, it's really not, guys.
Cyclops at the bit saying, "Where's the Bagel Bites mom?" was something screamed 80% of households sleepovers in the 90s.
Yeah.
You know what?
He's
I
right.
actually looked for bagel bites recently and could not find them.
Oh, they have them.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I've seen them 100
Little
that's
mini
awesome.
pizza bagels.
Oh.
Yeah, that's because where you're from, Josh. They call them Vegabites, and they're
Oh,
really
God.
bad.
Oh, here we go. Oh, I'm Australian. I eat Vegemite every day. Suck my ass.
Every day.
There's your giant can of Foster's.
Okay, Foster's is like
Okay.
not a beer that we can even get here anymore. It was not a popular beer here at all.
Faustus. Go again.
I just love the Simpsons joke when he's like, "Let me get one of those big Australian beers I hear so much about." The guy puts down something the size of a keg, and he's like, "What's wrong?" And Homer's like, "It's fine. It's pretty big, I guess."
Oh.
Yeah.
Whoa. I'd eat that
Mine-
probably. Or are they shit? Are they just like the worst?
Oh, they were.
Oh no,
when I
they're
was a-
amazing.
Yeah, when
They
I was
Okay.
were
younger,
good when
They're
I was
pretty
a
good.
kid.
do you like
Yeah.
do you like put them in the microwave, I'm assuming?
You
Or in
can.
the oven cook them or microwave cook them. If
Okay.
you want them a little
Better
crispier,
microwave
you
cook
put them in the oven.
Right, got you. But like it's one of those like I'm not cooking tonight kind of meals. Like I'm just gonna chuck that in there and it will do the
Yeah.
job.
Exactly.
Yeah? Okay, sick. I've been into that. I'm hella lazy, so
Yeah.
Or if you're Michael Scott, they're like hors d'oeuvres for a fancy dinner party.
I love Michael Scott.
We're all Michael Scott.
Or if you're Andy Dwyer, they're literally hors d'oeuvres for your wedding.
That is true.
I love that scene so much. Amy Poehler walks in the kitchen. She's like, "Hey, I think you should have some food out." And he's like, "I was just gonna throw the bagel bites in the oven," like all proud of himself. It's so weird how people turned against Chris Pratt so quickly because people loved him on Parks and Rec so much.
It happened in a span of like I think 12 hours.
Well, it was like 3 photos of him at that one church pretty much did him
Yeah.
in. And what's funny is like it's since come out that that's not even his regular church. He was just there like visiting.
Holy
Yeah.
hell. That was a nice suplex.
I don't know. I love Chris Pratt. One of my top 5 favorite actors.
I'm kind of over him being in so many big things, but
That's
I
the
don't
only-
mind him. I just want him to do goofy comedy again. Like that's
I want
what
him to
he's
be
so good
Booster
at.
Gold.
Heather, thank
That-
you.
Uh,
That
Love
might
that
actually
woman.
be pretty good casting.
Love
I'm
that
sorry.
woman.
Can we get a little bit of commentary here? Never forget Australia lost the Great Emu War.
Oh, it
Look
was
it
in
up.
Western Australia. Okay, it was a real thing. We learned about it at school.
Could you tell us
The
more
Emu
about it?
War is so weird.
It is like we were overrun by like emus, and then we tried to fight the emus, and it didn't go down so great. All right, like
The emus won.
emus and ostriches though are like two of the most vicious animals in the world. Like they will, like just
They'll
absolutely
manipulate
decimate you.
Gaslight you. They'll
I legit remember at a
Oh.
zoo, the longest warning they gave us in like elementary school for a field trip was for the ostriches. They're like, do not try to touch them. Do not try to get in the enclosure. Like, they did not give us nearly that long of a thing for like the gorilla enclosure.
They have they have one of those like drive-through zoos about like it's like 20 minutes north of with Alamo Dome where Royal Rumble was last week. And they have like you can just drive through and they just have emus and ostriches just walking next to your car.
No thanks.
You can have your window rolled down. Like they don't tell you to keep your windows rolled up. You can do whatever you want.
What was that?
That's where GCW should have like their like Royal Rumble next year, right at the zoo.
So, like, we've been talking about food and animals and stuff. Has there been a fall yet?
No.
Yep, just now.
Yes.
No.
Oh, now this is happening.
Just now.
Okay, just now.
There it is. There's the first one. All right, I had Mello winning the first, but I have him sweeping.
Well, I would hope you have them winning the first if you have them sweeping.
Well, yeah. But I had him because like in our bet we had to list out who wins the first,
okay.
who wins the second, who wins the third.
Just
So
the
for
way you
all 3, I just put Mello.
Okay, just the way you said that, I was like, well,
I like Ace Shock's question. Josh, biggest animal you've ever encountered?
My ex-boyfriend.
Fuck, I was waiting for that.
I was like, I almost said trouser snake.
And that's why I asked that question.
Hey, baby. We ain't get. That's for later. That's for after dark. You know.
Every Friday at 5 o'clock.
Ironically, my biggest animal encounter was also a bear, but it was an actual bear.
No, that's what it's called.
Sorry, I couldn't resist that one because I actually have encountered a bear in real life.
To be fair, though, I've dealt with some pretty big ass spiders.
Ugh.
Yeah, see, that's the thing about Australia is you have insects and spiders that are just out to murder you.
It's fine. It's not that bad.
I mean, if you
Sometimes-
come here, it's like 5 or 6 different regions will have snakes that want to kill you. So it's not
they're
it's
like, but we have like the most poisonous snake, like their backyard summer snakes, brown snakes. King brown snakes are like the second most poisonous, like venomous snake in the world, and they're like it's summertime, so you just don't have your grass too long because they'll hide.
We talk about this one dude in like the third row with his old school WWF tag title, keeps standing up and like talking shit at Trick, who's completely ignoring him the entire time. You'll see the guy stand up again. He
I
just-
saw him.
yeah, he's got his sunglasses on, his real dick.
White hat.
Yeah, white hat, white shirt.
I
You'll
haven't
see
seen
that.
him yet.
It's probably like Trick's buddy just trying to fuck with him.
No, I don't think so. He wouldn't have paid those. No one would be comped that seats.
Yeah, you're comped on the other side
Yeah.
if you're comped.
He'll get up eventually when he wants to talk more shit.
Damn.
Where's he sitting?
Third row, hard camera side. Like opposite hard camera. You would see him.
Got a white hat and a white sweater and a title belt over his
Yeah.
shoulder.
He's got an old
Is he-
WWF tag title belt,
When he's sitting down, he's kind of obscured by another big dude in front of him.
which happens to be, I think, the guy he was also wearing the tag titles with.
Is he in the corner where
No,
Trick
he's
is standing?
very much like in the middle of the aisle. He's visible.
Is he on entrance ramp side though, or is he
Oh,
on?
no. He's
Oh my goodness gracious!
Middle
Holy
side.
moly!
He's,
Well, Trick
he's the
moved,
guy
I
with the-
assume.
There's a guy. Okay,
Oh, I see him. I see
There's
him.
a guy with the old school WWF tag titles.
Yeah, I see
And
him
then his
now.
buddy, he just stood up and he's doing this in the background.
Yeah, what the fuck was that move?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, that guy.
Oh, Paula's bleeding.
I wonder what got him.
Who knows?
Because you know
That
he
was
didn't blade.
that was a weird spot. I thought Mello hit a Spanish fly for a minute, and then Kruzak.
Yeah, it was like a destroyer DDT, kinda.
I'm on Burgundy.
I guess Mello's head was nowhere near the mat. That's why I had no idea he was the one who was supposed to be taking the damage.
Yeah, that was really weird.
Yeah. I guess you can't make every spot look good when you're trying to do crazy shit like that.
Yeah. Well, Kenny Omega could, but that's a joke. Nobody come after me.
Listen, based on who my daughters are, you're not going to hear me talking any shit about Kenny Omega.
I know, but if I say
Yelled
Will
at.
Ospreay, then you'll be talking shit. Me and Kylie have had screaming matches about Will Ospreay. Multiple screaming matches about Will Ospreay.
Come on, just stomp him. Come on, no rules in a 2 out of 3 falls match.
That's
Yeah,
not
there
true at all.
is. That's just not true, Joel Gacy.
Come on, Vic Joseph. Just say it and it's true.
We don't know the rules in a 2 out of 3 falls match, but here are the rules.
Hey, stop taking my pitch black gimmick.
I didn't even know I took that from you. I just remember hearing it.
Oh, yeah, I'm the only one that takes gimmicks around here. Okay.
I take a lot of Joel's gimmicks, actually. I don't even mean to do it. I just
No,
listen to so
there you
much Joel Pearl a week. It's a little too much.
I feel like more people should be listening to me.
Oh,
Oh,
Ooh,
and
I
wow,
really
they-
like that.
and now they can listen to you and Kate every Sunday,
yes, not this Sunday though.
but not this Sunday.
Tomorrow it's still Tim. Surprise. Because Kate decided the same week that she got the info that she's going to be doing Tim and Joel Pod, and it's now Kate and Joel Pod. She's also going to the Jericho Cruise.
Wait, what's happening on your podcast? Why is Kate just filling in, or?
No, Kate is the new permanent host on non-pay-per-view weeks.
Oh,
Tim hates
gotcha.
wrestling, so he decided he's only going to want to talk about pay-per-views.
I'm not surprised at that. I was like, I listened every week, and I'm like, this guy does not want to be here.
So it's not even that Tim doesn't want to be here. It's like there's a lot. And when it was the pandemic and Tim was working from home and we both didn't have newborn babies, it was a lot easier to consume all the wrestling.
Mhm.
And then we both had kids and he's got a job that keeps him very busy. and there are other life events going on for him that he's like, I gotta focus, and I can't spend X amount of hours on wrestling. And I'm like, I get it. So he's like, I'll do pay-per-views because they always catch me up with the video packages, and I still know what I'm talking about. So we're gonna do it, and Kate's gonna do the regular thing because Kate watches way too much wrestling.
He's doing good. He has,
I was gonna say she has like a podcast every day now. It seems like
he's one up. He has one victory out of the two out of 3 falls. So it's
Oh my god! Wait, hold on.
oh
Yeah.
What?
Oh, I told you all Babatunde was back.
God damn! What the hell? We got Commander Aziz back.
Hell yeah.
Kato is what they're calling him again.
They're calling him Baba. Wait, was he like
Oh.
on NXT or something?
Yes,
When?
like kind of. He was on NXT house shows.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Hey, Joel Pearl, what were you saying before, bud?
What did I fucking say? I said we go 2-0.
you did
What
it.
did I
didn't say shit
say?
about it.
You did it.
You said something about what they should and can do.
No disqualification.
I said to you, you said they shouldn't let Apollo Crews look that bad. And I said, well, should and can is 2 different things.
You gave him his hope spot by having Yabba Dabba Kato come back.
That
Kato's gonna
I mean-
still attack Apollo. I know he is.
Yeah, they're gonna start that one.
Yeah.
This is for making me Nigerian royalty. Oh,
Joel Yabba Dabba Kato, really?
yes. I've been calling him Yabba Dabba Kato forever.
It's Dabba Kato. Is this the return of Raw Underground? They're gonna call it NXT Underground.
We've already got the Raw Gate going. Well, there you go. Braun Breaker is going to retain his NXT championship.
good, because I can't stand Grayson Waller. Sorry,
He's
everybody.
gonna do it. He's gonna turn.
Oh, he really is.
Well, he's
isn't
not
he?
really turning. He's just doing
I
this.
should have Apollo.
Yeah, he's definitely turning on him.
Yeah.
I was like, I was
Absolutely.
wondering what happened to Dabakato, like why he didn't end up back in NXT
He took
a
a few
long
days
time
off.
ago.
You know, that chair is interestingly in the ring still. So
He's 100% turning on him.
Oh yeah, of course. You give a hug. You gotta.
Oh, now beat the
Oh.
shit out of him.
there we go.
R-bomb. Oh, look at that face. Oh, that's for years of everything else.
Well, that's unfortunate. I would have kind of liked to see them as who they naturally should have been in the main roster and not the Nigerian stuff.
Well, that's
Ooh.
fine. In a few years at Elimination Chamber, they'll have a match where they become the tag team champions at WrestleMania. It's
Bookmark
friendship
that,
relationship.
somebody. Bookmark it.
And the internet will be very upset.
It's the sleepy girl.
I'm behind, so I haven't seen the Sleepy Girl yet.
I was like, I'm literally
Sorry, I
1
shouldn't-
second behind.
I
And
shouldn't probably spoil anything for you guys. Sorry.
Oh, fuck. Valentina Flores absolutely was the one who took out Nikita Lyons. This is great.
Wait, is he gonna get like, is he gonna get it? You know what I'm talking about.
I don't think they're gonna show it if they haven't.
Hey, I've got some of those bottles in my on the table over there.
Nice.
Yeah.
is Jensen still a virgin?
They're all virgins.
so.
If you try hard enough.
I swear he's still.
Good for them, I guess.
Babies are gonna be made.
Oh yeah, Brooks is gonna aim for a 4-way. Nice wrestling match.
This show was more interesting in that women's tag team title match because it was funnier.
Stand and deliver. Special start time at 1 p.m. Eastern. Get your ass up in the morning if you're in LA.
Yeah,
God.
seriously.
It's like the Magic Johnson meme. I ain't gonna be here.
Booker T's like, nah.
Honestly, I like covering afternoon wrestling shows.
Oh, I do too. I love it.
It's fine until you gotta be there at 10 a.m. or
Bro,
9:30.
he's all complaining about this. That's what time Raw is on for me. It's
Yeah.
9:30
Oh, I'm
in
not
the
complaining.
morning.
I love it.
But if I'm going, I'd have to like actually be there.
Man,
Yeah,
I
true.
still love watching hockey at 11 in the morning when I
Yeah.
was in Australia. Still good.
It's just what I'm used to.
I love
When
it.
I watch like the one time I watched New Japan in the year was with Wrestle Kingdom. I'm like, oh my god, it's on at 7:30 at night. Hell yeah, let's go.
I miss Big E.
Yeah.
Hulkamania. What a great one.
Hey, it's the voice of Impact Wrestling, Tom Hannafin.
It is Tom Hannafin.
Crickets.
He's actually pretty
Do you
good.
remember?
I like Tom.
Do you remember when some of his like text messages or Twitter DMs or whatever it was got
We all
leaked?
want to face fuck Tom. I get it.
Well, no. I'm just saying, like, people got on him for about a day, and then everybody kind of realized, like, wait a minute, that's how a lot of people talk to each other, like, privately. Like, we're just
Wasn't doing
gonna let
anything
this
like
go.
wrong, I guess, was he?
No, he wasn't he talking to his girlfriend?
Think so.
Yeah. Who haven't we threatened to face fuck before in our lives, people?
So true.
Right?
I mean, there's
100%
plenty of
right.
people that I haven't actually threatened to do that.
Yeah,
to.
I mean, I've never threatened any of you
Okay,
guys.
hold on.
Threatened is
Hold
a
on,
pretty
hold on.
intense
You
term.
guys
but-
know, but
Right now?
in my private life, that's a different situation.
Josh, are you watching this right now? This promo with Chase U?
Yeah.
Are you watching this girl in the middle? Just
Okay.
She
fucking
is the best part of this whole thing.
just having a full-on coke binge workout.
Well, that's
Sorry,
kind of
I'm-
awesome.
I'm still focusing on Duke Hudson, so just give me a minute. Okay, now I'm focusing on her.
What is
Oh,
this
now it's
music? That's awesome.
Oh,
This is
yeah.
like Chris Nowinski. Oh my god. Holy shit, that girl is shush for a minute, but
The best. You can hear her throughout the entire arena.
this is amazing.
Her energy is amazing. Like, she is the best part of this whole
She's
thing.
my favorite thing in NXT. for like 5 million reasons.
Oh my god.
I want them to win everything.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's
I want-
awesome.
I want to make a joke, but I'm not gonna make it. I'll text you. I'll text you the joke, Joel.
In the private chat for all of us.
Oh yeah, I'll put it in the private chat.
I'll be right back.
This is actually my first time seeing her too, and I kind of like her a lot. I like her energy.
Oh yeah, no, she's great. She as if cocaine became sentient.
Oh, Kaden.
Stop me
Oh,
from
yeah.
telling lies.
Or
Isn't she only like 19 or 20 as well?
she
She's
is.
she's younger than me. Her birthday is September,
Oh god, these guys.
but she's the same year as me, so she is my favorite in NXT besides Roxanne.
Okay, pretty
God
deadly.
bless these two. I love Pretty Deadly. They are both pretty and deadly.
Oh, is that why they're called Pretty Deadly?
No, they're called Pretty Deadly because they had to deal with some medical issues in the past. They're good looking, but they kind of deadly.
That took me a long time to process that joke.
I don't know where I was going.
By the time I got there, I was like, I'm sure it was funny.
I don't.
They
get it.
remind me a little bit of the Heavenly Bodies from back in the day. Like, there's something about their gimmick.
Yes, boy.
I still don't know their names, so I just call them the two Lord Farquaads.
You got Elton Prince. He is the blonde, and the other guy.
I don't know the other guy's name. I know Elton.
The one who's
They-
not dating Kelly.
Should I know who these guys are?
Yes,
Who are these
they're-
people?
Well, you see, they're top boys. I mean, they're on top. I mean, they're called Gallus, and they say Gallus boys on top.
Joel, you've been hanging out where I've been hanging out.
They're tops.
Oh, now here's the problem. Once we bring Luis on, we're going to
Oh,
have
goodness.
to explain jokes 5 minutes after they happen. Because if there's
Yeah,
anything
that
Luis is
sounds-
going to do, it's going to be watching the show 5 minutes on delay.
Not this time. I'm on the Peacock. Although, to be fair, my stream just crashed. Thank you very much, Peacock.
And
You
just like
stay
I
classy.
said, 5 minutes in delay.
So
I'm also watching on the cock.
I
I'm
love-
watching on the cock
Hold
as
on.
well.
Hold on. I'll
We got
back
that
up
free cock
because
there?
I don't watch on. I'm watching on the cock. That's another thing here in this country. We have a streaming platform called Binge that owns WWE now. Binge. It's got nothing on it. It's
Oh, no.
fucked.
So it sounds like Peacock.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
No, I really like the cock. It's pretty nice. I like it.
Mm-hmm. I
It
said
doesn't
no.
always work, but I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I have a hate relationship with Peacock, so that's my thing. I've always had a little bit of an issue with the streams, mostly because the replay button sucks ass.
Oh, and contrary to popular belief, I cannot help fix the Peacock app.
I have New Day behind me right here.
Why?
You don't work.
You
You
can
don't
help
work
us
for
with
NBC
VR,
content.
though.
No, but Kate keeps saying that I can help with Peacock or Bleacher Report or any app.
Please be our doctor for that.
What?
Please be our _doctor for all of your Peacock needs.
Yeah, please don't.
For all of your pay-per-view issues, PLE issues, whatever you have an issue with that's related to a pay-per-view.
Just don't reach out to him for Fight TV. There ain't no helping Fight TV on that one.
He cannot help with Fight TV when they have their.
Ironically,
your
I
weekly
I
audio
do know people at Fight though.
Oh no!
Can you have them follow me on Twitter and then unfollow me when I don't follow them back the next day?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Oh, they stopped doing
dude,
that to
Fight
me.
TV for some. Dude, Fight TV followed me on my burner account, but they don't follow me in my main. What is going on there?
That's what you do.
I mean, come on, man. What's going on?
Thea Hale is
I
just.
don't know. I've dealt with the guy who runs their social a couple of times. He was nothing but nice.
I'm sure he's nice, but like, make up your mind.
All I know about Duke Hudson is that he has very large nipples, and it's very odd.
Cesaro over here. Duke Cesaro.
On?
It's just they're just okay. Calm down over there, Drew. It's just they're very big.
Yeah, I don't. Not for me.
They're very
I
big and
didn't
he's
even
on the
know that.
cock. So there we go.
So hear me out.
We're
I feel
we're
like
looking at
Thea
a big
Hale
club
and
on the cock.
Ivy Nile would be a fun odd couple tag team.
We have
Who?
an odd
Thea
couple
Hale and Ivy Nile?
NXT, God damn it. Rob, what'd you have for dinner?
Chicken nuggets.
My God, I love it.
I love
Nice.
chicken nuggets.
From
Yum.
where?
I cheated tonight. Today's my cheat day. I had them at McDonald's because it was near me, and I needed to get home to be here. So
All right, Joel, who's winning the match?
Who's winning the match? New Day are winning the match.
and the fact
I
that I
hope
had
so.
McDonald's for
I
my
got New
cheat
Day
day
winning.
actually irritates me.
I
You know
want Gallus to
what?
win just for the post-match promo. That's all I
Oh,
want.
Gallus wins next month at Stand and Deliver. They beat the New Day
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
in like a 2-on-2 match.
No, but I want it because of the post-match promo. I want to see who understands it.
Where they get wutted out of the audience because a bunch of rednecks can't understand Gallus,
Yes.
whatever they're speaking.
I'm listening to commentary on this match, only this match, because I want to hear Booker bury the New Day. We actually have a bet on that too. I think our over under was at 1.5. Let me see.
Why is Booker
2.5
burying the
insults.
champion?
Over under 2.5 insults for Booker.
How does one do half an insult?
Because it's
going
it's
7
over under
insults.
2.5. So under means 2, over means 3.
That doesn't
That's
make
not
Half
anymore.
an insult is like Xavier Woods sucks, but Kofi's okay.
Yeah, that's half an insult. Thank you, Doc. You knew how to answer the question correctly.
I mean, it's a tag team.
Kind of
What
like
else do you have?
coexisting.
Yeah.
I like Rob.
favorites.
but I prefer Maggie. Is what-
You were trying so hard not to bury your co-host.
yeah. No, that's what I was like gonna say. I'm like, I like Rob, but we just prefer Maggie. That was one of the YouTube comments that I had once. So like, oh,
That's
that's
half a
great.
compliment. That's not half an insult.
Well,
It's a backhanded compliment.
yeah, it was a
Yeah,
backhand.
it's a
Which is
backhanded
like,
compliment.
and I'm like, I get it. I'm like, thanks, Mom.
Kobe.
No.
Kobe sounds
Thea Hale yelling at them and they fall was fantastic.
And then look at Kofi in the background. He's just like, I'm good. He's getting out of here.
I hate these stupid rules. Just let 4 people in the match at a time.
No, they're on.
Dude, honestly, it's like it's a fatal 4-way. Why would you tag? Oh, it makes me mad. Just, ugh.
So stupid.
Oh, Lord.
I wonder if they're gonna get the New Day tagged in at the same time and they can do the booty slap thing that they did in the Rumble.
Oh, an update from earlier. Apparently tonight, the post show for NXT Vengeance Day will be Alex Pulaski and Alex Cardoza.
Cardoza,
So
yes.
Oh,
if you want to enjoy a night of recapping NXT Vengeance Day that is both sour and full of Alex's,
DeFelice isn't doing it anymore?
DeFelice is covering the HBK post press conference.
Okay, that makes sense. then.
Oh.
As God intended.
Yeah.
Shawn
Actually-
Michaels.
Well, I know this morning, like, Alex contacted Robert, so, but it changed. Good.
I really enjoyed Alex and Alex last night. Actually, those
Oh, they're good.
they're great together.
Well, the overlay said it was Alex and Kate.
Kate Cardoza.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think I've met Gallus.
I have too. They were at a super kicked event. Don't know why, because they were working in Montreal the next night. It was weird.
Bum, bum, ba bum, bum. What's going on with this match? I don't know.
People wrestling, you know.
Fatal
Yeah.
4-way tag matches are always kind of a clusterfuck.
Yeah.
I felt shit when they do the stupid ass tag in rule.
I want to eat these Reese's Pieces.
Do it.
I just had a Kit Kat before. It was pretty great.
I have a
I haven't
case
had
of
one of
these
those in
next
a
week.
long time.
Should I eat these Reese's Pieces?
Do it.
Ah,
Reese's
fuck.
Pieces is an underrated candy.
They're really
Reese's
good.
Pieces are amazing.
That's good.
I know a lot of people who don't care for them, and I'm always like, what is wrong with you?
Son of a bitch.
Booker T just said the schism.
Is Drew dying? What is happening to Drew? He's like full on like dying on camera.
I got a splashback from the alcohol in my eye. So
Oh.
Oh.
Not the first time you said that.
You don't want to get that white stuff
Hey,
in your eye.
yeah.
Sorry, that
not the
white
first
claw
time.
Stuff.
Not the first
Let's
time
be
this
more
week.
specific here.
Did anyone see my tweet this morning about that guy on Grindr that told me he wanted me to get hit by a train?
Did I ever?
I was absolutely balling. He just messaged, I don't know who this person is, and he's like, hey, how are you? And I didn't reply. It was just like all in like 3 different messages. And he's like, can I be sexual on this show without
Have
getting
you
in trouble?
You-
Yeah, sure. You're
We're
in
behind
charge.
the paywall, right?
no, this is not the paywall.
Behind the paywall.
Yeah.
I'll
But
try and
depends,
say it
it's
in a
not
way
bid-
that's
I bid it,
not
Mark.
like intense. He's
Josh,
like,
Josh, how many F bombs have I dropped tonight? Intentionally.
that's true,
We're
but I
already
just didn't know if I could get.
demonetized.
Anyway, he said, "Hey, how are you?" And then he was like, "Do you want to come over and eat my bum?" And then he's like, "If not, I hope you get hit by a train." I was like, "Fuck!"
God damn.
I was like, "Holy shit!" I was like, "I respect the hustle. He knows what he wants."
I haven't gotten anything like that. I had no. Yeah,
Wow.
I did not
I
have
showed that
success on
message to
Grindr
my
today.
wife.
Alright.
She doesn't laugh.
So if I didn't reply to that either, so he's probably just sitting in his house like, "Oh, that guy just got hit by a train."
Yeah, you could be talking about a different train.
Hey, choo choo.
Jim Cornette
There
train.
you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Then someone
You
on
know-
TikTok, no, someone on Twitter wrote back. They were like, "Are you filming this content from his house?" I was like, "Get wrecked!" I was like, "Get out of here!"
Amazing.
It's like when I get exposed.
I don't think I've gotten any like really weird comments like that.
Oh, I get them in my NGL all the time. There was a couple the other night when I got really bored and I'm like, screw it, ask me questions about women and I'll give you bad advice. And I just ended up getting like a bunch of thirsty ones that were disgusting. I was like, okay,
Hell
I'm
yeah.
shutting this down.
I'm never doing
Fuck,
the
I've sent
NGL
my
thing.
crush in there. So one of the replies is my crush. You just don't know which one.
Hey, by the way,
I'm assuming it's Kylie or Haley.
No.
stop using the NGL app because it's full of them pumping you full of bullshit for engagement. People are not.
Oh, I never
People are
post
weirdos
the
for
ones
that.
that are like sent from the NGL team because they tell you at the bottom of the screen which ones are auto generated.
Do they?
Do they?
Yeah. Right at the bottom of the screen, it says sent with heart from the NGL team.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't know they even did that. I've
Yeah,
never
they got
used.
huge trouble for it back in August about it. It's the bullshit.
And one of the ones they sent me, like, legitimately kind of pissed me off because it was in response to the "Who would you ship me with" one. And NGL sent me a thing that said, "Your dad, LOL."
What?
That's awesome.
So I know that you guys probably don't realize this. My father committed suicide.
Oh,
So I absolutely thrashed NGL on Twitter about that. I was just like, fuck you guys. This is some bullshit.
What the
Oh, such a nice-
fuck?
Sorry to hear that. Holy shit.
I mean, it was years ago. I'm fine. It's what it is. But like when I got that and then I saw the thing at the bottom of the screen, I'm like, Jesus Christ, NGL just out here trying to start fights.
They're fucking ruthless.
I'm never doing that. That app. Never doing it.
I don't have enough engagement to do it. I wouldn't get any.
Oh, it's kind of fun. I actually kind of enjoy it most of the time. It eats up an hour or two.
Yeah, I like seeing the
Like
responses
somehow
and
just the ones that people send Cam, like people will send
my
him
God,
5
Cams are
sentences
horrible.
These, those are
but
idiots.
they'll send him like he'll
Sure.
either get ones that are outright ridiculous or somebody will send him like 5 sentences about pro wrestling and Cam will just reply, "Okay, LOL." Like,
I know.
go write an article, man. And then the ones Georgia gets are just I feel bad for her sometimes.
Yeah. I still want to know who said that in yours when they put the crush as me. I still want to know who that was.
It was the NGL team.
There was like 3 that day, and I think
Sorry,
they
which
might have
ones?
been from the same person. And Sean replied to one of them.
Which,
Did he? I
sorry,
didn't see.
was-
What did he say?
What was the question?
He's like, as a human being, I have to ask you to stop doing this.
Of course.
What was the question? I don't even remember.
It was one of the NGLs like, send me your crush, and a couple of messages came in for Caden.
Oh yeah.
But like
Oh,
most
one
of
of
them
them-
were
I remember
Kylie,
one of them-
Haley, a few for Maggie, a bunch for Cher, a bunch for Kate, a bunch for Georgia.
I actually got one. I wonder who that was.
The one that like when somebody put that like the one compliment for me, I'm the only one that replied back. Please message me, whoever you are. I'm like begging you. Please let me know who you are.
That's what mine was. I was like, guys, please hit me up.
Yeah.
Please.
You don't know how bad I need
Somebody
to know who you
who's either messing with me or real thirsty sends weird ones to Kylie and Haley about me.
are. Yeah.
I've sent one to mess with you, but I sent it to yours. I didn't send it to Kylie and Haley.
I like how everyone immediately assumes that something about Jake something I'm so, but you know,
Oh, everybody thinks
it
it's you
is
because
me.
it's Jake
I'm
something.
sending them.
So that's a tremendous bit.
What about Drew had to be me, according to Colby?
This was pretty good. Better than I thought it'd be.
Colby is my fave, so if he said that
Chris-
about me, I'd be honored. Thank you.
Chris, did you see my DM?
No, let me look.
Okay.
How did I do that?
I'll text you later.
Okay.
I'll text you later.
Okay, so I don't know if y'all know this, but next week, the NW Meh are running a pay-per-view.
Oh.
And
Isn't it
I
like
saw
in
that.
Tampa too?
It's in Tampa. It's at
Should I
the
go?
Egypt Shriner Center. I assume it's in the Corinthians room because they're saying it's sold out, and the Corinthians room only has 600 seats in there, and I can't see them running any other room unless there's a smaller room that I don't know about. Anyway, they
Hi, Colby.
announced tonight that EC3 will be facing the rare breed Kevin Kiley. And do you know who Kevin Kiley is?
No.
Say it to my fucking face, Alex
Alex
Riley.
Riley?
Yup,
Oh.
What?
Wait, what's his new name?
Kevin Kiley.
Oh boy.
Should I try to get media?
No. Well, you can, but
He
Should I
should
try
have changed his
French
name
Fry?
to Riley Alexander.
why would you go to that?
It's not that far from me.
No, I'm just saying, why would you go to that?
If they
Not-
want to give, if they want to give me a ticket, I'll
Listen,
go.
if they're gonna pay him to work, then I understand it.
They're
but
not going to pay him to work.
he'll get a hot dog and a handshake.
Yeah, that's all I need. I will. I've already got to go down to Tampa sometime for other reasons. I got to go down to Tampa this week, anyways. But yeah,
Sounds
I'll
awful.
just go down Saturday. I can do my stuff I got to do Saturday.
Sounds brutal.
Show sold out. Good luck.
Oh, was it really? I tried seeing if Kylie wanted to go with me, and her response was like, "Oh hell no."
Yeah, I wouldn't even.
You're asking her to pay to see Tyrus.
No, I would have paid. I would have paid for our tickets.
I mean, even just dedicating the time to watching a show with Tyrus on it would be too much for her.
Dude,
And me
No,
too,
no, no.
quite frankly.
No.
You know what? Let me
you know what the worst part is? Matt Cardona's going to lose that match. You know what's even worse about that match? Mike Knox is around in it. You know what's even worse about that match? Matt Cardona is a heel, and so is Tyrus, and this is their main event. You know what's even worse about that match? Tyrus.
You know what's worse? Everything.
I watched that live power. It was god awful.
Buddy, I saw that pay-per-view. Tyrus won the title, and that was dreadful. Good lord.
Dude, I spent months telling y'all it was happening.
There was like 1 month where I was like, this NWA might be something because they had Eddie Kingston and Thunder Rosa.
that original power was really good.
And then it just,
I mean,
I
we all
don't know
why.
what got into Billy. But
No,
No, you want to know what happened?
Joel,
So, for all the reasons he left, he deserved it, and fuck Dave Lagana. But
Fuck
Dave
Dave.
Lagana was the reason why the NWA failed. Dave Lagana leaving was the reason why the NWA failed. Lagana was the only creative force there, but fuck Dave Lagana.
Yep.
very clear that
wow.
he left for a good fucking reason. Fuck Dave Lagana, but that's the reason.
why
There's
is
a
it
Chase
fuck
U
Dave
safe.
Lagana? What did
There's a
he do?
No, he's part of the Me Too stuff.
Yeah, he's part of the Speaking Out movement.
Oh, gotcha.
He was called out.
Yeah, speaking out.
It's so hard to remember everybody who was called out because there was so many.
There was a lot.
Chase U
and
is
there was a
so-
lot of info out there. I get it. I really do.
Yep.
Like, there's so many people who don't realize that JD McDonough was part of that.
He blocked me for that one.
JD McDon't Google me.
Yeah, that's never going away.
Nope.
Nope.
That joke from Kevin Owens is a double entendre.
Devlin has
Kevin,
doubled
I
down.
cannot-
And
I'm still surprised that Kevin. Like I didn't think that would like get on TV.
I think Devlin was just kind of like, whatever, people feel the way they feel about me, and
Yeah.
I've told you of my innocence, so I don't care. I think that's really what it came down to. Could be wrong. Who knows? Dallas Boys are currently on top. Never mind, they're on bottom now.
They're no. They're
Josh.
I didn't say
so many. So
What's
many
up? What did I say? Did I say something?
They're top, now they're on bottom. I guess you could say they're verse.
No idea what we're talking about here. Pretty deadly. Spilt milk on the floor. Let's go.
Drew and Josh, did you get what I said?
yes.
Yeah.
I was like, you know, y'all would get it.
I feel like the three of us are in a row for a reason.
Yeah, 100%.
It's by order of who showed up.
Uh-huh.
Why I'm on the top corner again. I ain't hosting this shit.
Oh.
And I'm at the very bottom, so that's, make of that what you will.
You came in last.
Yes.
Oh.
Well, Dallas boys go off
shit.
early, I guess.
Oh!
Fuck are the New Day gonna
Whoa,
do it?
shit!
God damn!
Wait a minute. Does this mean New Day are going to be part of the Cinnamon Toast Crunch Buckfest?
100%. That's exactly what that means.
A fuck fest.
Oh, hello, Doc,
Dallas boys on top.
Sami Zayn, Chris Mueller.
Roller on bottom.
What the hell is Booker T saying right now?
Gallus went from the bottom to the top real quickly.
You should, if they were going to change the belts, I would have put them on Chase U.
Yeah, they weren't going to do that.
They were so over with that crowd.
Yeah, they'll get there. I think there's a
Did they ever even give the Creed brothers his belts?
They gave it, yeah,
Yes.
for like a week,
Yes.
right? It was like a week and a half.
No, I was.
Uh,
They held it for like 3-4 months after, but they lasted on Worlds Collide against Pretty Deadly of all people. So
Speaking
So
of
I
belts,
lost it like pretty quickly.
I miss the
I don't watch
NXT
this- I
UK
don't
tag
watch the
titles. Those were beautiful title belts.
All the NXT titles were gorgeous, or the NXT UK titles. Like every title they had is probably one of my like. I prefer those to any of the main roster or the NXT belts.
I
Except
think the
maybe
tag
Will
titles in
East.
particular were my favorite for some reason. They
Those were
just
really
they
good.
looked completely different from any other WWE championship at the time.
Yeah.
that,
I mean, so did the UK. The UK reminded me of a belt that they would have in the 90s. Oh, thank you. Ray.
the Gallus guy with the singlet on was very distracting, I have to say.
Top staring at
Wolfgang,
Wolfgang.
Wolfgang, yeah.
I know what you're talking. Yeah, I saw that too, Drew.
Yeah.
The Cinnamon Toast Crunch match at WrestleMania. They're gonna come out of the big box of cereal again, the Bootios, like they did at
Cinnamon
WrestleMania.
Toast
32.
Bootios. There we go. The crossover we never knew we needed.
Yeah, Bootio. My friend bought Bootios once. He said they were pretty bad.
I heard they were like alphabets without the marshmallows. That's what I heard the flavor was akin
I mean,
to.
shit, what's the point if it doesn't have the marshmallows?
So isn't it just like Lucky Charms without the marshmallows, too?
Oh wait, I'm sorry. I meant to say Lucky Charms. Alphabets doesn't have
I was
marshmallows.
like, alphabets don't have marshmallows.
Ignore me.
Oh yeah, Valentina Feroz, who took out Nikita Lyons. Yep.
I'm like trying to do three things at once.
This is the same vignette from Tuesday. Come on now, what's going on? It's literally the same thing.
Stop it, you. Stop it, you.
It's got to be the women's title match next, right?
Yeah, and then the main is the cage.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Giddy. Hi, Giddy.
We love Giddy. Hey, kids.
Hi, Kitty.
Also, I love the fact that they made the steel cage match.
Maggie's gonna be
pinfall
really mad that
submission.
she missed the cat on stream.
I love that too. Pinfall submission, because that's what AEW does, and it's one of my favorite. Like something that they changed going to the no escape rule in the cage match. I love it.
I hate the escape rule.
It's
So
the
that's why I
worst.
prefer just pinfall submission. It's just stupid.
It was you, Mackenzie Mitchell. You did it. You seem very accusing everyone of everything. Maybe it was you.
Mackenzie Mitchell did.
Considering the way some of the television has been done recently, I wouldn't be surprised if that was one of the pitches.
Hell yeah. It would be awesome for... Ugh, I got cat fur in my mouth.
You okay, bud?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, I remember that feeling. That's very annoying, but I kind of miss it now.
I want to get a cat.
Cats are great.
Yeah. My mom said that she wouldn't let me stay at her house over the summer if I got a cat. So.
Damn.
Or allergic, or just hates them.
What if you got a dog?
Woof.
Dog is too. The reason why I go with a cat is because it's less high. It's not as much maintenance as a dog.
I'm saying, would she approve of a dog?
Oh yeah, she would. I think she'd be like a little upset because she thinks that I couldn't handle owning a dog, and that's true. The only reason why I couldn't do that is because I travel, so I'm gone, and it's easy. And I like to go to I like to do my impulse Disney days, and you can let a cat kind of do their own thing for a while, but you can't let a dog do that.
Some people train those little purse dogs to use litter boxes. It's weird, but whatever.
You can, yeah. Like
Some people train their cats to use the toilet. I mean, it is what it is.
My mom's dog, when we first the first year we had her, because how small she is, she wasn't it was dangerous if she went outside to use the bathroom. So we had she was pad trained. So you can do it.
Who's the girl with Grayson Waller?
I don't know, but
I
think someone
probably a
might have
PC trainee.
Thank you for
where
that.
that is.
Probably.
I need to find their Twitter.
WWE local competitor is gonna have them in like an hour, so we'll find out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I'm interested to see how this goes. This match.
I'm guessing it's gonna
Literally
go similar
every
to...
time. Oh, I'm sorry, Luis. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was about to say that I think this match is gonna go similar to how the Ring of Honor 4-way and Full Gear went. So Jericho and Sammy work together for the beginning, and then everything goes to shit, and everybody just goes at each other.
Yeah, but it's a 3-way, so how could it be just like a 4-way?
Some of the
He's talking specifically the Guevara Jericho dynamic in that match.
But these two are friends.
Yes.
But Jericho and Guevara are the Six Gods.
Jericho and Guevara are not friends. At best, they're business associates who argue sometimes.
You could say
Your
these
poor
two
wife.
ladies are a little toxic. Do you get it? It's called toxic attraction. Oh my god, it's the best joke. No one's ever made that, right?
Yeah. I think that they should add Chelsea Green to toxic attraction because Karens are very toxic.
That's a fair point. That's a very fair point.
I'll be right back.
I will too.
Wow, they actually.
Hey! By the way, look at my cool shirt and my profile picture.
Bitch.
No one asked Drew.
No, I did. I'm a big fan.
I cannot see
I
what
can't see
exactly
what it
that
is.
shirt is.
My eyes
It
are brutal.
looks nice.
What is it?
Oh,
My
it's
eyes
a
are
Josh.
brutal.
That's nice.
So I was talking. Hi, Haley. Why aren't you in here with us, Haley?
Yes, join us.
Yeah,
One
Haley.
of us. One of us.
You want a link, Haley? I'll send it to you.
It's on. She's in the chat, I think.
Oh, okay.
I think she's
Then I
in-
won't send you one, Haley.
Yeah, that's right. Figure it out, damn it.
Yeah.
You have StreamYard access. Just go to the website. God damn.
I sent her and Kylie the link. If either of them join, we'll see.
Has Roxanne Perez won the match yet?
So I was talking to somebody the other night, and they asked a question that I actually couldn't answer. Like, Gigi or JC, which one will have more success? I honestly don't know.
GG.
People have different levels of success for different reasons. JC has everything that a WWE superstar, quote unquote, would have. Gigi has that indie wrestling background and the experience. She's not a greatly polished wrestler, but like she's competent. She could go anywhere. I think JC has long-term WWE appeal. That's where I am.
I feel like I should be the new leader of Toxic Attraction. I'll get my wiener out on TV. I don't care.
Jesus. Damn it, Josh.
No comment.
Okay, great. There's no objection here. Great. I'll do
I'm
it.
all for it. Let's go for it.
Pop a rating. Popping some other.
Pop a few things.
Hey.
Literally,
And it would be like so ironic because I'd be like that,
No,
like,
we do not
like-
promote them here.
you know, like you wouldn't like.
What did you say,
It
Joel
would be
Gacy?
weird.
But you do not
Do not
promote
shill.
them here. They shill the main channel. They don't shill for us. They pay us, we'll pay that. What they pay us and we'll put them on the thing. But no. We ain't talking about that here.
You wouldn't need him if I had my willy out on the screen because everyone would be like constantly going, you know.
Right. Yeah, we're going
Rob,
Rob,
And I wouldn't-
It's a demonetization, though.
You know, take
Oh,
what
I
you
don't-
get with it.
They're not going to let Gigi Dolan work GCW.
yeah, I think y'all have to stop looking into this whole like NXT people can work indies. It's not like they're gonna work AIW tomorrow. They're gonna work Booker T's reality of
They're going
wrestling.
to work reality of wrestling and then like evolve.
I could also see them letting people who aren't on TV yet get some miles by going and working small, non-televised indies.
But they have to be ran by reputable people connected to WWE.
It's not going to be Brett Lauderdale.
Yeah, it's not like they're going to be like, oh, Brett, go for it. Take him for GCW. Have a
He's a
death
friend
match.
Stephanie's.
Oh, yeah, Brett and Stephanie but Stephanie's not there.
Yeah, Steph's gone, so Brett has no connection anymore.
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah, that
Hell
was
of a run.
Brett's
He's
connection.
screwed. Oh, the Jag Tin sign is back.
I don't mean to be like. Listen, Roxanne is a great wrestler in that, but she is boring as all boring to me.
I get
They
it.
don't-
I'm not into that
they're not
character. I'm not
letting her-
into this. She's just like bland girl that holds championship.
Right now, yeah. Like, if you go look at her character in Ring of Honor, I thought she had a really good character there.
Well, wait.
They're just not letting her.
Isn't she
herself.
Lady MJF? She's wearing Burberry, and that's his thing.
Oh, she's wearing a lady version of MJF gear.
No, stop it. It's a different color.
Yeah, but it's like a pinker version. But it's definitely Burberry. It's a similar design.
Well, yeah, it's a knockoff. I'm sure MJF will post some tweet about knockoffs here soon.
Yeah, he will.
Clearly a shot.
Colby,
How
oh
long
my
does it take,
god.
Max?
Remember those suckers that Liv used to use to make her tongue all blue? It looks like Gigi got one of those.
Yeah, it was Jolly Ranchers.
Oh, was it
Jolly
a Jolly
Rancher,
Rancher?
a whole
Okay.
bunch of them. Sent her like a drawer full. It was ridiculous.
Start this match like a triple threat match with like Cena and DX, and like Shawn
Yes.
like kicked Triple H in the face at the very beginning of the match. Then everyone was like, "Oh my god, that's amazing!" And then John Cena just like won.
Yeah, I saw Roxy for the first time about 2 years ago at Mission Pro. I fell in love with her as a wrestler.
Get a chair and just wallop both of them. There's no disqualification.
Yeah, I hate that. It's no DQ in a triple threat. Come on.
Someone's gonna do a schoolboy. Ready? It's gonna
'Cause
happen.
Who wins when one person gets disqualified?
Nobody.
Well, exactly.
Oh, I thought you were like, I thought you were asking me. Never mind.
No, I mean that's why there's no DQ or count out, because if one person got counted out, then which one of the people left in the ring is the winner? You know, it's
Does Gigi have like a injured wrist? Her wrist is all taped up.
Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, maybe she hurt at training.
Yeah, that's what happened to Britt. Like Britt had that broken wrist, but she still wrestled with it.
I doubt hers is broken with how thin that tape is. That just looks
Yeah,
like
it's not
a
broken. Maybe
tape.
like a spraying.
We're just not used to seeing people wearing tape that doesn't have that Kinesio logo crap all over it.
Rock tape. Luthez Bros. Austin. Tyson and Austin. Tyson and Austin. Sorry. Only one person can do a Luthez press.
Ooh.
Britt Baker.
I was hoping you were going to say Luthez.
No, I like mine.
Shout out to Beer, who also has a great Luthez press for some reason. He just leaves on a son of a bitch and almost lands on their neck.
Who?
Beer. Legitimately Beer Mahan.
I sent Rob a video that said says Jinder winning the GCW title after the
yeah,
news
that's gonna
happen. It'd be amazing. That'd be so good.
Oh.
I don't even know who even is the GCW. Is it Nick Gage still?
Still Nick.
Yeah, it's Gage.
Nick Gage versus Jinder Mahal. Book it. That's the main event of the collective.
Oh no! Seems
This
she made a
might
big
sound-
whoopsie.
This
It's
might
like they
sound
need a
bad
new
to some
leader.
people, but I've never watched a full GCW show.
I hope that people blast you in the comments.
I've been to a lot of GCW shows.
I have been to one.
Listen,
The
I can
only one that I
can only give
watched-
attention to so many promotions at a time.
The only one that I watched was the one that we did a watch along for.
I remember when everyone was like, "This is going to be the biggest thing GCW ever does."
Oh, that show
Well,
was
yeah,
so
right?
bad. They really that was their show where they really needed to prove to everybody, because everyone was watching. It was like, this is their moment, and they just put on a really bad show.
I think a lot of things that were out of their control cost them that show.
Yeah, there were a lot of things because they didn't the commission didn't let them do blood and didn't let Nick Wayne wrestle.
Yeah, and there were some other things that one day will be talked about.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the Hammerstein show, right?
Yeah, that was Hammerstein. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like Nick Wayne not being allowed to wrestle got more people to know who he was than any
Yeah.
matches he ever had.
Yeah, that's when I first learned who he was.
That worked for him and Billy Starks for the same token as well.
Mm-hmm.
Love Billy.
Because they were both originally scheduled for that show as well.
Billy's the GOAT. Billy wrestled my best friend, Ali Cease.
I thought she was your triplet.
She is my triplet, but she's also my bestie. My triplet and my bestie. She can be my sister and be my
If
bestie.
she was really your sibling, there's no way she'd be your bestie.
Yeah, she would. We're all besties.
Toxic dissension.
Josh, who's going to win this match?
The fans.
Thank you. God damn, this is why I love you. See, someone gets it.
But who's leaving with the title?
Well, you can make
The
a
fans,
whole lot
obviously.
Yeah, you
Booker
can make
T.
a whole lot of replicas for the fans.
Booker T leaves with the title.
Yeah, Booker T's going to leave with the title. They're going to do the Great Khali Jinder finish from the Punjabi prison match in 20.
Oh, God.
Was it 28? 2017.
2017, because that was when I first started watching wrestling. The first World Championship feud I had to watch was Shinsuke Nakamura and Jinder Mahal.
God damn, up here. Nakamura up here.
I didn't watch those segments. I just watched KO, and I really liked KO and Shane. I like that feud.
Remember when people liked Shane McMahon?
I loved Shane.
Me too.
I loved him until he turned heel.
What the fuck? I just saw the Prestige announcement that Masha Slamovich is gonna face
Masha and Audra Kong.
Audra
Yeah.
Kong, yes.
I'm so mad I can't, like, that show's going on right in the middle. I think it's during Bloodsport. So I
Then you
won't be
got-
able to go.
Miyu Yamashita and Taya Valkyrie. I'm a big fan of that. It's gonna be great.
I want to go to, I think I want to go to Tokyo Joshi Pro, but it was really expensive for a GA.
You should go.
I already bought my GC, like, I already have the collective package. It's the only thing holding me back. But I don't really care about Jimmy Lloyd's D-Generation F.
First of all, how dare you?
He's a former.
But it's that over
member
Tokyo,
of
or Tokyo
the
Joshi
Hurt
Pro.
Business. Okay.
I want to see Tokyo Joshi Pro.
So go to Tokyo and go watch Tokyo Joshi Pro. Pretty standard answer, right?
Ooh, that's a
I was
slap.
supposed to
Jesus.
see that John Moxley and Tomohiro Ishii match
Damn.
during the G1. I was supposed to be there for that. And my mom got food poisoning in Tokyo.
Are they gonna kiss?
Wasn't-
No, they're not.
Ah, damn.
Taking a kiss.
Who said, "Oh, damn"? Was that Rob?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all missed the Rumble stream.
Everybody was going to kiss on that show.
It's true. Someone sent a super chat during the post show that confused the hell out of Will Washington that night.
What did it
Yeah.
say?
Just
Oh my
like,
God.
better if everyone had smooched. And he was so confused.
I was at
forgot.
the show. What happened?
Oh no! It was just every time we were at random moments, I'd be like, "They gonna kiss?" Or this would be better if they kiss. And I just I can fuck. But like, yeah, I'm listening to the post show the next day. I'm walking through a Walmart with my kid, and I got like one earbud in, and I just start hearing that, and I start cackling in the baby section.
I'll try to get the inside jokes if we get anything from here. From the post show.
I was driving while listening to Grapsity once, and Reg said something, and I almost had to pull over because I was laughing so hard.
Was it his rant the day that he left Raw?
No, this was in December.
Oh.
Or maybe early January. It was fairly recent.
I see Colby in the chat mentioned the Hard to Kill 2021 when we did a watch along. Maybe it's 2022. It was the one, the Kenny Omega match where he was reading the fight chat out to us.
Oh yeah.
That was so
2021.
funny.
That was 2021.
Yeah, that would have been 2021. That was such an awfully funny experience.
No, it was Bound for Glory,
The fight chat is
right?
one of the worst places.
The fight chat is awful.
It's so bad.
Honestly,
Oh, yeah.
Screen it and
on
accept-
Bleacher Report isn't much better most
No.
of the time.
It is one of the most toxic places you can go in your life.
Toxic. Oh, like the two women in the ring right now. Wow, bringing it around.
Set it up.
Gosh,
for-
how did you put that together?
I don't know.
Excellent.
Josh, be careful with segues like that. You might be giving a show on Fightful.
Yeah.
Wow.
I want to tag team with Gigi Dolan and Shotzi really bad for some reason.
It's just the hair. It's the hair.
No, it's legitimately not the hair. It's something else about their
Political bullshit.
characters that
Is it
feels
because
like
they're
they'd
both
fit well.
batshit crazy when they wrestle?
Yeah, I guess that's probably it.
I think Gigi's a better wrestler than Shotzi.
I don't know. It's
actually
tough to say. They're
Yeah,
both good at
JC.
different things.
Oh, suck it.
All the roll-ups.
So I think I've talked about this on a podcast before. JC looks strikingly similar to a girl I dated in my early 20s who was extremely
you, man.
toxic, and it fits so well.
Look, good for you, man. Good for
Oh,
you.
that was a very slow motion.
Like, I associate her face with the face of somebody who can talk me into doing very stupid things that I shouldn't be doing.
This match is actually pretty good.
Actually, pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're working their butts off. All three
They kinda-
girls are good wrestlers.
Yeah, they told a really good story.
I mean, the whole pattern has been predictable. The first time Jane went for a
Yeah.
pin, Dolan
Yeah.
pulls her out of the ring and they yell at each other.
It's like
It's
wrestling
a good-
101
it's a
with this
good
kind of stuff.
story.
But
It's in front of you. Use the story in front of you.
Yeah.
predictable
NXT
doesn't
isn't
mean
trying
bad, does
to-
it? Like,
they're not trying to rewrite, the way storylines work. These people are always going to be doing very basic, repetitive storylines because they're just trying to get experience.
Yeah. I mean, it's like I said with the Rumble. Like Cody winning the Rumble, was it predictable? Yes, but doesn't mean it's bad.
That was the most
Right.
predictable Rumble in history. I think the
It was still-
majority of our Bleacher
really
Report
like-
writers got every match prediction correct.
Which
I
one?
still had a great time.
The Royal Rumble.
This one? This past? Oh, okay.
The men's was really predictable, but I still thought it was a really fun Rumble.
oh,
I thought it was
Jesus
actually a pretty
Christ.
good show, just none of the results.
Oh God!
It was a good
surprised me at
show
all.
when you take out that hour between Rumbles.
So basically the entire
Yeah,
show
well-
minus the Rumbles.
No, the main event. Like,
Yeah,
don't
they
take out the main event. Take out like what was in between the men's and the women's Rumble.
First of all, how dare you disrespect the name of Hardy?
Jesus.
Oh God.
Technically, that happened after the women's Rumble, so I didn't say take that out. Leave Hardy in.
No.
No, that's okay. We can take it now.
No, Hardy let me go walk for a little bit, so I'll take it. Let me go do a little lap around the arena.
I still stand by my assessment. I think I came up with the most accurate description of Hardy ever.
Country
Hard-
Select.
Hardy is what would happen if Garth Brooks' alter ego Chris Gaines decided to rap. That is Hardy.
I'm
My-
a Texan, guys. That
My
was not
two were
music.
Country Saliva, and if Korn's Jonathan Davis and Mitch Hedberg had a kid.
He looks just like a bootleg Kid Rock.
Yeah, no, he
Yeah,
did.
he looks like a bootleg Kid Rock. I thought the same.
And that's probably why.
My name is Kid.
Apparently,
Kid
Pat McAfee loves Hardy. He was talking about that on the show. He was like, I didn't know Hardy was performing.
Oh, you know who else loves Hardy? Jarrett Bailey.
Ugh, Jarrett Bailey is awful.
I think the Cease twins also like Hardy. They've seen him live.
Seems bad.
Jesus.
They thought he was pretty good. They said he was good.
Listen, Jarrett's young. The Cease twins are young. I liked music that I now realize was pretty bad when I was that age. So
I used to listen to the Black Eyed Peas. They were like my favorite
We
group
all
as a
love
kid.
the Black Eyed Peas. I love the Black Eyed Peas as a kid too.
Don't Funk With My Heart is one of, like,
at
the
one
greatest
point we
song
were
ever.
all tricked into believing the Black Eyed Peas were good.
Mhm.
Speak for
Let's
yourself.
I
get
still
it
like. I still
started.
stand by my. I love the Imagine Dragons. I still stand by that.
Oh, no.
Let's get it started. Get it started in here.
I've seen Imagine Dragons like 4 or 5 times in concert.
Ugh.
I've also seen Drake a few times in concert.
Ugh.
Love Drake. I've seen Travis Scott like 5 times, and every time I'm in the mosh pit.
Yeah, R.I.P. one day.
I actually went to Astroworld too.
So I have a funny story about how I even found out Imagine Dragons existed.
Were you part of the Mormon church?
No. So I was hanging out with somebody who was watching the first season of The Voice.
Oh, is she
and I
gonna do,
think
like,
we were
a
on
gimmick
one
from
of
the
the
top?
final episodes. And it was like the final 3 acts.
Oh!
You got to work with a professional musician or band or something like that
Yeah,
for their
for bringing
final
the
thing.
professional.
And it was like the
There
two
we
that they
go.
brought in for the first 2 people were like Aretha Franklin
Roxanne
and
wins.
somebody else really iconic. And then the third person got Imagine Dragons. And I'm like, this seems really unfair that this person is paired with a band that probably half of these people have never heard of. And this other guy gets Aretha fucking Franklin to work with. Like,
Roxanne Perez wins.
Yeah.
She pins.
Was that a second rope pop rocks?
Yes.
It was a top rope
It was a
pop
top
box,
rope.
and it was very like it was a bit much to do that on JC fucking Jane to get the win. It's a bit overstated.
Well, JC
Yeah,
was
look-
on the second rope.
I don't know if it needed all
Good
that
finish
much.
though.
but-
Actually, I thought it looked really good.
Yeah, it
And
looked
the-
good, but like, why does JC Jane need to be taken out from a top rope move?
It's not that she has to. It's that Perez was already there. She might as well do it.
But again, like the psychology is that she wasn't such a tough opponent that she needed to be taken out with a top rope version of her finish. Like it wasn't that extreme. Like what?
It's not the only reason you ever need to do that. Sometimes a big moment for a big pay-per-view match is what you got to do.
Sometimes you just do it for the spot, Joel.
Not that spot. How's Poppy gonna put away Jane next? Or not Jane? Cora Jade in next month or 2 months from now.
Nobody will remember.
I can't. I don't know, man. Although that did go way longer than I thought. I thought it was going to be, I think I said 10-minute match, and it ended up going like 20. Oh, thank you. Y'all are shooting off fireworks again. Amazing. We did this all last night, too. I have a frat house a block that way.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the video package on screen where I literally just watch fireworks go off.
Wait,
and I'm like, yeah, that happens all the time.
Oh no, there's a frat house a block that way, and they shot off fireworks last night. And
that sounds horrible.
Anybody who's close with me knows next week is an anniversary of something that's really rough for me, and it's just not a good time to shoot off fireworks.
Being near a frat house in general sounds terrible.
It's really not bad unless it's like game days. It's a little bad, but usually it's not bad at all. The last time I remember it being like MLK Day was bad because they were fucking partying on MLK Day. Like it was really loud. I'd never heard it that loud.
You know, I always forget. Like it's pretty wild to know that both. Before I knew you and Will Washington, I didn't know anybody in that type of a situation before. And now I know two people at the same time in that same type of a situation. Absolutely crazy.
Yeah, I didn't know that about Will until like pretty well into me knowing him. Fuck, don't I? Yeah, in 10 days. Amazing. Wonderful. Ooh, they announced the roster for Tokyo Joshi Pro. Okay. Let's see. Who's on this roster? Yuka Sakazaki, Yamashita,
Neil Patrick Harris has way too much money to be doing HelloFresh commercials.
Maki Ito! Okay, Maki Ito is working Tokyo Joshi Pro.
I want to point out Colby's comment is like, Uncle Hattie should have taken Hardy's sorry ass out and would have gotten a bigger pop than Sammy.
That's very true.
That's hilarious.
I was laughing because they started a video package with Bailey's hysterical laughter. I just love her laugh so much.
Colby, do you live like a minute away from me? Because Colby's living roughly 1 mile from U of F every Saturday fucking stinks. That's where I live. I live a block from U of F.
Holy shit.
Assuming it's the same U of F that we're talking about. That's where I am right now. I'm on U of F. Yeah, like 2 blocks from campus. That's like with Cam, with Seahawk. He lives 5 minutes from my mom's house. Yeah, Colby, you're like a minute away from me then. You're probably like 5 minutes away from where I am. That's fucking insane.
I'm jealous. I wish I lived next to Colby. It'd be fun.
I didn't know that until right now.
At least you live in the same country. I literally live on the bottom of the world.
Been there.
Yeah, Joel's in Canada.
Wait, you live in Antarctica?
Close enough.
Was that a joke directed at me? I'm not sure.
You said you lived on the bottom of the world.
Is that, well, you know what I mean. Is I don't know anything about geography.
Antarctica's on the bottom of the world. No, Australia is too. Australia's pretty.
All I know is there are parts of Australia that never get snow. And it's just
where I am. It doesn't snow where I am.
Wait, where does I have a friend who lives near like north of Sydney.
I'm well away from them.
It doesn't snow in New York City either anymore.
In New South, somewhere in New South Wales.
Yeah. That's
Last
like
few
a
years, the winters near Chicago have been very mild compared to what they were when I was a kid. It's ridiculous. Try and tell me global warming doesn't exist.
Global warming doesn't exist. I said it. Haha.
I knew he was gonna fucking do that. I knew that was coming.
Listen, you're a Canadian, so I give you a pass on just not knowing things.
He's an Ottawa Senators. We gotta give him a lot of
Damn.
Holy shit.
The last 2 days in Toronto have been like.
I'm gonna pay for that joke when Mel finds out I said that.
I'm absolutely gonna clip this and send it to Mel when we see each other next. Which like
Joel probably lives in Mississauga.
I wonder if I can convince Mel to go to Elimination Chamber.
Good luck.
Joel, what are your thoughts on Oshawa?
It fucking sucks there.
I knew you were gonna say that.
It's like the Melbourne of Canada.
My family's in Milton. Not that much better.
It's like the Melbourne of Oshawa. I don't know.
I mean,
Is Milton bad?
Melbourne's a great city, but I don't live there, so I don't care what you say about it.
I'm also not gonna like. I don't want to say dox you because I'm not gonna dox you if I say the city you're in, but like, you know.
I don't care. You can. I tell everyone where I am. Come find me. I dare you.
My friend Riley lives near
I'm in
Melbourne.
Gainesville. It's not a big city. If you want to come find me, come find me. I don't give a shit.
I miss Australia sometimes.
What, did you live there?
I worked on a cruise ship that was based through Australia and then New Zealand.
What did you do on a cruise ship?
I was a musician.
Yeah, like
Oh, I think you've told me about this.
Yeah, we've talked about this.
Yeah. Okay, now this sounds.
Paid me a lot of money to play music every day.
I want to go on a cruise again. We should all go on the Jericho cruise next year.
Absolutely.
I knew you were
I'll be
doing it.
honest. Next year, I'll very easily be able to afford it, and that's why I'm kind of considering it. But I looked at the prices. I'm like, I don't know if this is worth it when I can probably take like a 2-week cruise without pro wrestling on it for the same price.
That's the only reason why I don't know if I want to go. I'm like, do I really want to go?
I looked at the itinerary too, and I don't want to do 75% of the stuff they have planned.
Yeah,
exactly.
Karaoke is my personal hell, and there's like 3 karaoke events on that damn cruise.
The only reason I'm thinking about it for next year is because it's a few weeks after I turn 21. So I'm like, I can go and just get absolutely shit faced.
What the hell is Waller wearing?
He's wearing his best Roman attire because he's the next Roman.
He's kind of like I think he's trying out for.
Oh
medieval
my
times.
god, his entrance is amazing.
I gotta put my headphones in.
Oh my god, Scott Steiner is going to sue for gimmick infringement.
This is amazing.
I haven't seen this yet.
All right, so I'm sure somebody on Twitter will point out which iconic Steiner Brothers gear Braun is homaging tonight.
Wait, is he wearing the Scott Steiner gear?
He's wearing the 90s pop and lock gear.
Yeah.
You'll see.
There is a Australian flag with a kangaroo boxing on it. Grayson, what the absolute hell are you doing?
Representing his homeland, baby.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
That's what people from Sydney do. Yuck.
Hey, you saw, well, you didn't see the video. He did a whole thing about, like, he was outside the Opera House. Of course he was. Cutting a promo.
Fucking Opera House.
Hey, man, only, like,
Funnily enough,
Sydney Opera House.
Josh, funnily enough, guess where he's from?
Melbourne.
Let me guess.
He's from
Sydney.
He's from Sydney. Yes. Exactly. You said there's a Sydney thing to do. Go, guess what? He's from Sydney.
Sydney sucks.
That is hilarious.
Listen, I'm not a person that's like, oh, defend New York City. How dare you say something bad about New York City? I probably would agree with you.
No, whenever people talk shit about Chicago, I'm like, you're not going hard enough.
Yeah, when people talk crap about Adelaide, I'm like, bro, we're the literal world capital of meth consumption. Talk all the crap you want.
Doc, when are you and Phil Lindsay going to have a Chicago-based podcast?
I mean, we have a Marvel pod we do with Graham from Bleacher Report whenever there's something to talk about.
Yeah, but look at this girl. You see this? As Braun's coming out, he goes to the corner and she's just like, that's fucking great.
I think she was a photographer.
She's not in the WWE one.
She had a camera.
Oh my god, that was hilarious. I just
Might
died.
be, is that
He did not break through that correctly. Half of it's still just standing there.
That might be Danielle, actually. I don't know if she's there tonight.
Oh, she got a camera.
That's so funny.
Colby.
Going back to the cruise topic,
Mm-hmm.
I went on one cruise ever. It was in 2006, and I think I gained probably 15 pounds.
Sounds about right.
Thanks to the all-you-can-eat burger and fries buffet. I think I had like 30 burger and fries within a span of 5 days.
We used to cruise all the time when I was growing up. We did, like, when I was younger, it was Carnival. And then I think when I was like 12, we moved into Royal Caribbean. We did a lot of Royals.
Carnival was the one that I was on. Carnival.
Yeah.
I've never been on a cruise.
the
All
party.
my family did when I was growing up were like skiing trips. So
We
I
did
was
a
always
few.
cold and miserable on my vacations.
We went to Mount Tremblant.
Seriously, just once as a kid, I would have liked a nice, warm summer vacation. No, we're going to go up to the mountains and ski.
My cruise was to Nova Scotia.
I've never been
It
on
was
a
in the
boat
summer.
in my entire life. What the hell?
It was in the summer, though, so it wasn't
By
cold.
the emus. You can't get on a boat. The emus are blocking the cruise docks.
No, Ace, I have not met.
When you say you've never been on a boat, you mean like a cruise ship or like any boat at all? Like not
Ever.
even a rowboat?
Nothing.
Come to Texas, I'll bring you on my boat.
Cool. I'm on my way.
I was on a fishing boat once. I fished once, and actually the hook got caught on my thumb.
We have I have a boat that has like a special wake meant for surfing.
Oh, nice.
It's interesting. It's weird.
Hey, we're joined by Scripps. Hello, Scripps.
Mine soon.
Hey,
my God, Dan Houser.
Now we're joined by Dan
I have to
Housen.
go because there's someone at my house.
Alrighty.
Oh, all right.
Okay, bye.
Yeah.
Goodbye. See ya.
I didn't know Joel headed out for a second, so
Call me. I cannot wait until I'm 21 to go on a cruise.
Colby, you went without me? What the hell?
Drew,
Tell me first.
we need to go on a cruise next year once I turn 21. Doesn't need to be the Jericho cruise. We'll do something else. My inauguration into alcohol.
Is Carnival still around?
Carnival's 100% still around. Yes, they have a ship that has a roller coaster on it.
Get the fuck out of here. Really?
Yeah, I got to talk to the people who made it. I went to a roller.
whoa, sorry.
What?
What the hell?
An amusement industry
Trying
expo
to-
in November.
Trying to fix some of the overlays, so I accidentally clicked on that
What
one.
was that?
What was that even a picture
It was
of?
Degrassi.
Degrassi, that
The Degrassi dudes.
I was deleting
Even
some of
Jensen
the ones.
SP3. Check that out on Fightful Overbooked.
Yeah, I was deleting some of the ones that we use on coexisting. So
I'm getting rid of that Degrassi one.
Yeah, when they do their shows every 4 months.
Yeah, exactly.
I love SP3 and Jensen. SP3 is very mean to me.
Good.
He said I'm the little brother he never wanted.
Good.
Damn. I know, that's fucked up. Holy shit.
I could get on the True Elite watch along too right now. Go sabotage them a little bit. I'm just waiting for Braun to spear him through the cage.
You think they're going to do that spot again?
Yes, because there's the because they're doing the stipulation of escape doesn't matter. I think they're got to leave the cage. Like they have to have something planned for them to leave the cage.
I think
Why
Yabu
would-
Nabakato comes back.
Omos comes in to help Grayson Waller. Wait, didn't Grayson Waller have Sanga for a while?
We all had Senga
Yep.
for a while.
Maybe Grayson gets Sanga back.
I still
And
think
then
that
Sanga
Waller
turns
is
on him.
going to go for an elbow drop off the top of the cage again.
100%.
I
Yeah.
think that's one of the spots.
And he's going to eat shit, and that's going to be leading to the finish. Oh my god, the setup for that Bulldog was bad.
Yeah, that was not good.
I was very much the camera op being like, let's get all of Grayson Waller's face as he's waiting for that to start.
What was the what was
Yeah.
the what that was stupid.
So this isn't an escape the cage type of a match.
No,
finish-
it doesn't
finish
matter.
submission.
They got it's pinfall or submission. They said that before the show. Which thank God. I'm sure that Triple H is gonna do if they do another I wonder if they'll do that for Monday. If they'll get rid of the escape the cage step.
I'll see.
I have a feeling they won't, just because they're going to have Dakota and Io prevent Becky from escaping at some point.
I'm very intrigued to see what they're gonna do.
I wouldn't be surprised if they try to ban them from the match. Go ahead.
Well, they set up last week that they can't interfere because Becky beat both their asses. And Bailey was tweeting yesterday saying, "Where are you?" Because I guess she can't find them because Becky put them in her basement. I guess is what they're saying in kayfabe.
Oh my god.
That's what they're Twitter do. Like they're building it up on Twitter.
We all know that being a pro wrestler means you are legally allowed to kidnap people.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, Bray Wyatt got away with it, so.
Legado del
Remember when
Fantasma
Santos
did it
Escobar
for months.
kidnapped everybody? And then Joel Gacy over here kidnapped Mr. Steiner.
Mr. Breaker. Rick Breaker, actually.
Rick Breaker.
It's Breaker Senior.
Breaker Senior, yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
I really don't like Waller's shorts gear, ever. I don't know why. It just looks dumb on him.
He's the long lost Paul brother.
Ugh.
I actually kind of like that blockbuster that he did.
That's like a flipping kill switch. That rules. He hasn't
Yeah,
done
it was
before.
it was a blockbuster kill switch. It's cool.
Jesus. Break. Booker just called it a surfboard, and I don't know why. Okay. Yes.
Surfboard.
Oh, somebody asked a question in Spanish.
¿Cuál es tu opinión de Dali? Oh, he's talking about that about Dali's leaving CMLL to AAA. That's interesting because I didn't see it coming because well, her and Negro Casas were scheduled for a show on that Monday, and they just showed up on a random AAA taping. So that's weird. Yep. I think Dali's can be good in AAA. Oh, nice Frankensteiner. But I don't know what Negro Casas is going to bring to AAA other than the match against Danielson in AEW. But that's just my opinion, honestly. Alice is great, though. I really like her work, and she's going to be a good addition to AAA's women's division. Yeah, good question, Koo.
Ooh, good knee there,
How
actually.
did he just yell at Braun? He was like, "Watch your head."
How old is Braun Breaker?
Braun, I think he's 26.
Luis.
He addressed that already.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can look.
He's 25. He'll be 26 in October.
Man, you got to hand it to him.
I don't have to hand him shit.
He had the balls to get a tribal tattoo years after people had started making fun of them.
I once pointed out that Braun Breaker has, in his lower third, he has old school CRT tube TVs. And he was born in 1997 after the LCD TV, like the widescreen TVs had been out for like 5 years before then. It's like this weird throwback that he'll never understand himself.
Yeah, I don't know. People were still using CRT TVs pretty commonly until about 2000.
Were they, though?
Yeah.
Were they?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I think.
I worked at a department store. I very much remember what was on sale and what was
We've
selling.
all worked in places, Doc.
We all had jobs.
We've all had, well,
Have you?
There are some people in this chat that I'm sure have not.
Have
I
you?
did have a job. I just didn't show up after 3 weeks. I stopped showing up.
Ace, what are you asking?
Talking about Coog's question about AAA CML.
Yeah, he was just comparing Dali's a former CMLL women's wrestler
Gotcha.
to
I
Jay
was,
Cargill.
really
and honestly, the comparison is very much apparent. Like I could see that very much. And again, I really like Dali's joining AAA. And I don't know what Negro Casas is going to do in AAA though.
Oh, he's trying to get out of there. He's like, oh shit. Been entertaining at least. I'm not the biggest fan of cage matches.
I think the show overall has been pretty good.
It's been pretty good.
I think getting out of whatever building that they're in with the same 300 people every week, it's given it kind of a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, getting out of that performance center.
So, real quick, everybody, what's your favorite cage match? Regular steel cage match.
Oh man.
The next one.
One of my
I like the Punk versus.
One of my favorites is the 1994 SummerSlam between Brett and Owen, but
mine is Bucks.
There were some old WCW ones that I really liked with Sting, and I honestly don't know if I have a favorite one, to be honest with you.
I'm going to have to go with Caden because that's the one that I really remember out of all the ones that I've seen that weren't like Hell in a Cell matches.
Yeah, the only I think a lot of them flow together for me. The only one that just legitimately stands out is that one.
Yeah.
There's a really great cage match from Raw between Jeff Hardy and Umaga from like 2008. That's incredible.
That was a banger. Also, while we're on it, Jeff Hardy versus CM Punk was also a lot of fun. I mean, the winner
Oh
was
yeah, there he
very
is.
obvious,
Yeah, that
but
was a good
a
one.
fun match.
Grayson's going for it, guys.
Yep.
One of my favorite cage matches, and even like it really wasn't that great, but was Saint Valentine's Day Massacre. It was just because of the ending with Big Show making his debut. At that time, I mean, I was like 16 or 17 years old, and
Power slam?
just wasn't expecting it.
Oh wait,
And that's how Austin won when Big Show threw him. Big Show threw him like through the fence or the cell,
Superplex?
basically, and that's how Austin won.
Uh-oh.
What in the world? Yeah,
Go for
superplex, right?
suplex. Okay.
Come on.
Martin
Should've
says
done-
JBL and Big Show is one of his.
That's not as cool as Cody breaking his toe doing the moonsault.
Cody and Wardlow had a pretty good one.
That's a really good one. I've really liked all the AEW cage matches. The only one I didn't love actually was Rosa and Baker. I thought they had some chemistry issues.
I mean, yeah, those two legitimately like hate each other.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Anybody hear that person in the background?
I don't have audio in. What's Braun saying to him?
Breaker says,
Talk
"Look at
trash.
me," and then somebody in the background just says, "Look at him."
Now they should kiss.
I'm sorry, but nobody besides Kurt Angle is ever gonna make like taking down the straps of their singlet into a thing for me.
Still some time
All right,
left.
then.
Let's see who comes out.
Someone walked down the aisle in the middle of that match.
Oh, headphones going in to see.
It's Scott Steiner. He's had enough of his nephew.
Hey man, Scott just signed
Did
a
they-
legend deal.
Did they show Dragon?
No, no one was showing
Okay.
up ringside.
I'm surprised they didn't just do that spot.
Yeah. Ever since Shawn Michaels has taken over, they haven't really done that spot anymore. I think the last time they did it was on TakeOver 36, and that's because Bailey and Sasha were on the crowd. But they haven't done it since.
Yeah, but that was also like that spot was meant for people who were like the big new indie signees, and they haven't had any of those in the last 2 years until Dragon Lee and Fredericks.
Yeah, it's time for 1 versus 1A at Stand and Deliver.
And if it's not Hayes, it's got to be Dragon Lee. He's the best paid guy in the roster, so may as well.
I think you got to spend some time building up Dragon Lee.
They never had
agree.
a spot where like Waller wanted to hit his finisher and then
There we
realized he
go.
couldn't go out of the ring
Yeah.
to do it, did they?
I'm
That's what I
behind,
wanna see.
so I don't know. Oh, there he is.
There
Yeah.
it is. Told you.
Finally. The rightful new champion.
Oh, hello there.
I like it.
Did they ever have Waller tease like, I want to hit my finisher, but I can't go out of the ring, so I don't know what to do?
I don't think so.
Missed opportunity.
They'll probably use it on Tuesday as a thing.
Not a bad show. All right, guys.
Like, I don't know how the fuck to get down from here now.
Well, guys, I want to say thank you for tuning in. Doc, tell everybody where they can find you.
You can find me on Twitter at BR_doctor, and all my work is on Bleacher Report.
Caden?
You can find me at Caden, KADEN_FTW. And then I'm also on the Around the Point Network on YouTube. Go check that out. I do streaming pretty much every single day of the week. Weekends, we kind of do other stuff, but every weekday we got something going on over there. So go check that out.
Drew?
I am at Big Money Drew on Twitter. You can find me on Love Wrestling's Twitch doing Firmly AEW with JPJ every Thursdays. You can catch me on the Roundtable Pro Wrestling podcast with TWM Plus. And you can catch me on Fightful banning douchebags in the chats.
All right. Luis.
Yes, you can find me on Twitter and on Instagram and on Hive, if that thing still exists, on at the Luis Pulido right here. You can also find me on the Fightful website, writing live coverage for Impact Wrestling, for Friday Night SmackDown, for AEW Rampage, for nearly every weekly show, as well as for the pay-per-views. Right now, I am doing the live coverage for NXT, so check out my work, and also check us out on the post show where Alex Podolsky and Alex Barros are going to be hosting, and I'm going to be moderating that. So check us out.
Mr. Joel Gacy Pearl.
Hey, I am at Joel Pearl, JoelPearl. I am here on Fightful Overbooked quite often, starting tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern. Tim and Joel call it in the ring. We'll talk about NXT. We'll talk about a bunch of other stuff. Mondays, I do nothing. Tuesdays, I do nothing. Wednesdays, I drop a new show called The Run Sheet with Ella J. That's on any podcast platform. Just search The Run Sheet or follow us at The Run Sheet Pod. We drop episodes on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Thursday nights on youtube.com/Fightful. I host the Post Impact Wrestling show with Cresta Star. She's awesome. So check me out there. Otherwise, just the name, the actual Pearl thing. It's, I promote stuff there. Show up in other places. Rob Wilkins, do the thing.
All right, I'm gonna just push
Didn't
a
even
couple
plug
things.
Newsworthy.
Yeah, I'm gonna push a couple things here real quick. Next time you'll see us probably for a watch along is going to be for the Elimination Chamber 2 weeks from tonight. Probably around the same time, I'm guessing, around 5 to 10 minutes before the show starts. We'll also have a watch along, I assume, for Revolution. So probably about 5 or 10 minutes before the show starts there. And tomorrow, this one's going to, we're hoping anyways, this is going to be a big one because Swerve Strickland is the guest of Lars Fredrickson and Dennis Farrells for the Pro Wrestling Perspective. It's an interview that's dropping at noon tomorrow Eastern. He talks a lot about Dustin Rhodes and what he's thinking. It's really good. I did a write-up and everything for the article. He says some pretty interesting things. I think people will like it. I at least hope so. But I do want to say thank you for everyone that tuned in. You can catch me at Rob Wilkins on Twitter. Otherwise, I am on Instagram at Fightful Rob. You can also see me every Friday at 3 o'clock on Fightful Overbooked right here with Coexisting with Rob and Maggie. And I want to say thank you again for tuning in. And thank you very much. We appreciate the time that you gave us. It was a good time. So thank you again. We hope you have a great rest of your weekend. And we will see you next time, we hope.